Microphone check 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 in the place to be. It's your favorite icon in the building. You know what time it is, man. I'm about to get into some freestyle with your favorite icon. Some of the stuff I be working on, and this just what I'm saying, me just entertaining the music aspect of what I'm about to do. But we're gonna be having some conversation as well. Big brother's here, the big homie, Unc, OG, whatever you want to call me. I am the icon. I do represent them COTG, Circle of the Gods. And also River of Wisdom. That's the fam bam, that's the squad, you understand me. Shout out to everybody, man, that's in the camp, all my family members, called the Foundation, a collection of great individuals, beautiful people that come around the camp, man, and break bread with us, man, and have a great time talking about life, just life in general, and how to look at it and how to process it, and share our experiences with one another, the things we've been through. So yeah, I'm gonna be getting into a few things. I'm gonna be playing a couple of these little songs that I done made for myself. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have us a good time. I got to find this thing on my because I don't know where I'm at. Let me trade this up. I got so much stuff over here. Trying to get it untangled off my little desk. Little desktop. So my thing is right now, I'm trying to find no. Ooh, let's get that turned off. Let's get that turned off as well. Yeah, y'all hanging there with me, man. I'm just queuing up some stuff. I need to find out how, when I do this, how do I get to my well, anyway, I'll figure it out in a second. It'll come to me. Let's get into it.
Rivers of blood gon' flow. Yeah, rivers of blood gon' flow. The streets is full of red rum. The streets is filled with red rum. Murder on the block. Murder. I said red rum. I say the killing ain't gon' never stop. Hold up. Who the real ops? Is the cops or the brother in the hood with the clip in his hand, in his face, when coming through that thing, and he's saying he ain't playing, he coming for your head, for your head. Yeah, he coming with the spinner. Yeah, you know when he's spinner, he gon' give it to you, winner. Yeah, he giving it you like a dinner, telling you that he gon' chop it, telling you that he gon' suck it, telling you that he gon' pop it. Yeah, true. Kill it on every block, and it ain't gon' stop. The ops is the cops, cause the brother in the hood, we in the hood with that thing in this. Hold up. You can't come on this side, cause this our side. We in the same fucking city. What you talking about? I can't step in the hood. I can't go over here. I can't do what I could. You gon' tell me I can't when I'm a full man, trying to do what I can. Got that thing in my hand. I ain't scared to go. I ain't scared to kill. I ain't scared to be a real G and keep it real. You already know the sauce on the right. Got it. Yeah. Icon the ghost when I shout it. It was fun just yesterday, we always doing it. But give me a second, I guarantee I'ma ruin everything that you thought you had figured out. Yeah, thought I was down, but no, dog, I'm never out. Nah, I was gone for a minute, that's okay, but I'm back now. And guess what? I got that game, my mind, truthfully, coming through in that booth, telling me they want it, but they don't really want it. Cause every time I open up my mouth and I speak truth, you look at me like I'm a spoof, like I'm a ghost, like I'm a. Hold up, wait a minute. Did I say what I thought I just said? I'm a spoof. What you talking about? I'm the real deal, Holyfield, yeah. Mike Tyson, fight your ear off, cause you ain't listening. It's that maniac coming through that brainiac, telling me that Cadillac still got the truth on.
Let's go on this piece, man. I got these freestyles jumping off. This is my therapy session. We right here in these YouTube streets. Shout out to the person, the beautiful person that's sitting inside this building, giving me a view right now. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I got it going on right now. I gotta lighten up this space a little bit. It's kind of dark up in here. Wait a minute. Why is it so dark up in here? Let me get some light up in here. There we go. Let's get some light up in here. You know what I'm saying? I knew it was something. Yeah. So let me get right. I'm going to get right, man. I'm going to do what I do up in the space, man. And let me just say to all of my YouTube family, you know what I'm saying? Greetings. Yeah, greetings to you. Absolutely, 100%. What would this be? What could it be? Greetings to you all. Right here inside my therapy session. I'm going to ride a little bit. I'm just play some of these songs. I might play a couple of tracks. I didn't even tell them what I might get into tonight. I'm going to go wherever the spirit lead me. You feel me? Because that's what I be on. I be on that kind of stuff, you know? What's up? Yeah.
You've got to let go.
Gotta let
And
go.
let it happen.
Gotta let go.
Because if you don't, you're going to be all clutched up.
Yeah.
You're going to be constantly trying to do what can happen healthily only if you don't try. But we have a strange anxiety that if we don't interfere, it won't happen. And that's the root of an enormous amount of trouble.
Sometimes things have to take its natural course. You gotta make a choice. See, when the serpent get the serpent, he come through and he cut again and again. Yeah, the guillotine out. Yes, for your ear. Yeah, they trying to consume us. Yeah, they get bread. It's an illusion. I'm telling you, fast. What's the habit? Yeah, you told me you want the truth, then you got it. And then when you got it, you didn't let it body. You stood on the side of the road and you complained, calling other people, talking about they to blame. When you gonna take some responsibility, hold yourself accountable for all the shit that you do? Did you look into the mirror like MJ said, or did you just sit there looking like Fred Dead? Krueger, that is vision of death, masked up off in the ghostless shadows of what? All the above. Talk about goons and goblins and draculas and werewolves, yeah. Silver bullets, holy water, yeah. With the roses, not the cross of the sacred, yeah. It's the what? Angel of death. He's standing on the clouds. He's coming for your health. Your wealth. What is your wealth when your wealth can't buy life? I know that's a bit trifling, but fuck it, it's the truth. Who you gonna call when it get dark? Who you gonna call when you get sparked? Who you gonna call when you get marked? And when you're all alone, left in the dark, knocking on the windows, it's a horror movie. Flick, coming through that stick, yeah, with the stendos. They knocking that store, they kicking in your door, they lay you on the floor. Where the money at? Where the safe? Where the guns? Where the jewelry? Where the coke and the ones? Yeah, they want it, they teeth, it's showing. Your juggler, vein is poking. Man, listen here, man. I be having so much fun. I be doing this type of stuff, man. I just be releasing and relaxing and just going into creative thought process. Some of it is intrinsic, and some of it is very plain, and some of it's very spiritual. Some of it's garbage. Some of it's whatever. But it's me doing me. You know what I'm saying, and appreciating the fact that I have the right to express myself, and I'm gonna use the technology to do that. We all do, because you know, we here in social media. You know, we use the tech every day when we move with our phones, and we sitting at the PCs or the laptops or whatever, on the iPads, whatever we're doing.
engaging in this process. You know what I'm saying? We have to understand it is a tool. It is a tool, and it's a tool that I get to use to share with other people as well. And I don't mind opening up and sharing life. You know what I'm saying? My life with other people. I really don't. And this is just part of it. I got some other stuff that I'm gonna be bringing to the light too. You know, I'm a little bit of a storyteller as well. I got a few projects that I want to work on. And one of them is going to be a cartoon. I'm not going to say too much about it, but it's something that I came up with when I was in federal prison, and I think it's going to be kind of hilarious. But it's so filled with education, you know, because it's centered on health. You know what I'm saying? And some of the things that we are involved in out here that can lead us down paths where we can. Get in some deep trouble if we don't know what we're doing or know what to do or how to access things after the fact, because a lot of people are already in positions. And this cartoon is going to be talking about sex, safe sex, and all of those things. And I got characters already developed in my head. You know what I'm saying? I didn't transcribe it to paper just yet. I wanted to keep it in my head because I know that's a safe place for it for right now. But it's just, it's not me inventing or creating something that hasn't been done before. There's nothing new under the sun. We cycle information, and sometimes we get epiphanies, or the lights come on, bling. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I can utilize these things. Do I have the skills and the talents, or can I, meet the type of people who have the skills and the talents to help bring this out of my head to where it can become visual, and we can be sharing it right here in YouTube, of course, right here in YouTube. And we're gonna do that, and we're gonna continue to talk about life, love, relationships. Of course, we're gonna talk about those things, and I most certainly will. I'm still haven't figured out how I'm going to be able to do my love zone over here without authorizations for certain types of music and stuff like that. But that is something I'm still keeping my ears open for, any answers or any directions that can lead me to a place where that can happen, because I know some people probably have gained access. I don't know if they had to pay fees or there's some kind of contract was written up if they're making money off of the content that they're doing and using the music, or is there some kind of way you can do some alterations in there to where you're not bringing the original aspects of that song or in its printed form where it's making money. You know what I'm saying? I'm like this here. I wish we could have access to the music of the people that, we love their music and stuff, and we were able to utilize that as also in a way of promotion. You know what I'm saying? I like older music. So a lot of the songs I like to play a lot of times is from the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, or like that. And I do play up to date. But in the same token, there are a lot of great artists who are unsung, and they're not getting the notoriety except for the people who actually have a connection to those songs. And I like to keep those classics alive because they're classics and they deserve to be heard. Anything R&B, soul, you understand me, is what it is. It's what it is, and that's what I'm into. And also, I have to give a big shout out to my hip hop, real hip hop. I'm talking about the DJ. I'm talking about the graffiti. I'm talking about the break dancing. I'm talking about those elements that is real, true hip hop as given to us by the founders, or as far as we know here in these United States Corporation of America, that founded hip hop and what that was. And then shout out to the advancement and the flourishing and the other dark spaces that have come out of that vein of hip hop and morphed into something that has taken on its own identity outside of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of different things that's popping up and popping out here in this world that right in our face. And I think it's always good, especially for me, to learn and understand what these things are, because this is the way that we're programmed. Just like what I'm doing right now is called programming. And you're tuned into my program. So whatever it is that I'm going to say to you from behind this microphone, in front of this camera, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing it for specific reasons. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm trying to elicit something. Maybe I'm trying to persuade. Maybe I'm trying to convince. there's something within the mind of individuals that they want to be manifested, they want to come out, or they want other people to buy into so that they can guide. You know what I'm saying? So I like to talk about the social constructs, negative programming, what that means, positive programming, what that means, and what's the difference between a man-made construct and most high created construct, because there is a difference. You know what I'm saying? And I like to talk about these things so that we can get an understanding of, you know, when we do the things we do and we say the things that we say, where is these thought processes coming from that move us into motion? And a lot of times, if those motions are not coming from a positive mind, then you know the other side of positivity, and that's negativity. And we want to try to lessen the negative things that happen in life and get more to the positive things that happen in life. And that can only be done based on the quality of mind of the individuals and their understanding or their comprehension of the perceived good or positive. Is it non-threatening to somebody else? Is it disturbing somebody else's peace? Anything that you do, right? If it's a positive thing that disturbs somebody, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing you can do about that. I mean, I'm not going to stop being positive because you don't like me being positive. Now, but if I'm doing something negative and I can recognize that it's a negative, then that's something that I want to try not to do. You know what I'm saying? I believe that every person should have their space to be who they are as individuals within their self-community, and to grow and to be cultivated and nourished. Because a lot of us, we didn't have that aspect of it. We were just living life. We was experiencing it, and we was learning, and we took whatever tools we had in the toolbox from our institutions of learning or things we've seen in our homes or community as problem solvers, and that's what we gravitate to. And it's a shame that most of the things we have in our toolbox to solve problems or conflict resolution, we don't have the proper, you know, tools to do it. We have tools, but they're not the proper tools, because we see there's still a lot of gossip, still a lot of jealousy, envy, a lot of hatred. As long as these things are the most prevalent in the society, in the communities, in the home, within the self-community, then the outcome of that in conditions is going to be hell-like, hellish conditions. Poverty, hunger, you know, violence, corruption, all of these things from negative programming breeds and through that type of atmosphere. It creates those type of environments, man. And we really, in my opinion, and just from my heart, I think whatever I can do to try to change the trajectory of that, I'm gonna do that through social media by using the technology as responsibly as I can, and generate conversations that some people may not want to have. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk about it because at the end of the day, it has to be known that whatever you find yourself in, more than likely you're gonna be the root cause of why you're there. So we really do need to understand how to become more possessive of our minds, meaning having control of the faculties, the way your mind is set up, and how you allow that to be utilized, and what you do to utilize it on your own. And hopefully it's things that's for self-benefit. And of course, as I'm speaking, I'm in the classroom because all of this applies to me. I never exclude myself from anything that I'm talking about because I'm not no perfect person. I don't know everything. I don't pretend to know everything. I'm just your brother in the trenches. I'm out here struggling and facing adversity as well and walking a tightrope because I'm still on federal probation. I got 8 more months on a 60-month probation situation. I'm thankful to the Most High that I've been able to get through the hardest parts of that after serving 28 plus years in federal prison, after doing 6 months halfway house, after doing 6-month home confinement, and 60 months of the probation. So it's been a long ride for me. And through this whole experience and through this journey and on this journey, man, I found a lot of and discovered a lot of different things about me as a person. You know what I'm saying? And about life, learning how to live it by looking at the experiences, your own experience, opening up your book, you reading your story, traveling back in time, pinpointing certain things in your past, you know what I'm saying, that things that you have done, going back there and researching and finding out the who, what, whens, and what and whys about your life, because it's valuable information there that could be utilized in the present that can shape what your future is going to look like. I'm beginning to understand more and more as I participate in this thing out here called life within the confines of what the system dictates, and which is a totally different from what the Most High dictates, because in the Most High's construct, the only thing that you need to be worried about is clean air, clean water, clean food, and access to the resources to create shelter for yourself to protect you from the elements and other dangers, right? That's what Most High put here for all of us, every life form. You know what I'm saying? That's why you find animals that's out in nature. They busy doing nature things. They moving according to the laws of nature that unlocks their coding to be what they are. And we're no different. We are no different. We have the same obligations on us and same dictation from the laws that govern nature, because we are a part of that. And when we don't work within the order of the truth and in line with the truth, then there's chaos in our life. And I'm one of the ones that don't mind talking about that chaos, because I want to see us do better. And I know I need to do better. I could do so much more better. But it's getting into the understanding of why, when you're not doing better, what's holding you back. And again, you got to step to that mirror, because a lot of times it's about that man or that woman in the mirror, for sure. So, let's go. Let's get back to some of these freestyle. We're gonna go get the bag right quick. You know what I mean? Let's do it. Get back over here.
What's up? We up in it, you know what I'm saying? Like, get that bag. Get that money, dog. We gotta get that money. This system got us chasing. Gotta have it. Let's go get it. Yo, we chasing the bag. We chasing the bag. Cause we chasing the bag. Got money. Money on my mind. Got money on my mind. Yeah. See, the bag is most necessary to do all the things that you wanna do with this stuff. Yeah, yes. I mean, it's quite dumb, but at the same token, you gotta get some. I need a bizzag. I need about 100 rags. From rags to riches, this how's gonna happen. See me come back to prison, making shit happen. COTG was the first of the things. After this, boy, about to bust they brains. Running more fronts on probate, you know what's up. Gotta get it to him when I pop that clutch. Go get the bag, I need to say skin money. Big house money, big shoe money. Nah, I don't need that. Give me them simple things. When I get the bag, I'm gonna help my people, man. That's the score, that's the lick. I can't see nothing else to get that shit. I just need to. Yeah. Be a boss about that shit, though. I could only kill her. Right. Yeah. Killer. The system was starving me. I had to go on them bank robberies. I took the cash real fast and I blast off kids. That's why they sent me to the best. They had to kill it to the brothers. Yo, 34 years still up in the court. Still strong under that shit. I will not abort. I'm a man first. Fuck that sucker shit. I can't do that. You already know I put it where your hat rack at. I need the big bags. I need the big bags.
Let's go up in this piece, man. This is your favorite icon, man. This Freestyles with me, yours truly. I am that guy. I'm that guy. Always been that guy. Need more polishing. Oh man, that's the one thing about life, man. Don't ever icon. And these are things I tell myself. Don't ever get to a place in your mind where you think you know something. As soon as you think you know something, more things are being revealed about the very thing that you think you know. So therefore, you don't have the absolute. You only have a portion on what they call understanding at that moment. And that understanding could be limited because there are more things coming down the line. That's why they say when you go out in search of knowledge, never return from the cradle to the grave. You understand me? Because the mind, the brain, think about it, man. We were meant to learn things. And that's why when people say, what's your purpose in life? Oh, my purpose in life is to feed the homeless. No. What happens with that is, there's a sense of caringness, a behavior that's in the coding that has to be unlocked when you see another person that needs help. But you got to understand what that is from his natural position, and or if it's in a man constructed way. You still have to use your mind to understand what that is. And that's why different people do things for different reasons. Some people do things outside of the scope of people's vision because they don't want to make a big deal. They're doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do. They don't need the hoopla, hand claps, pat on the backs, or none of that. They're just being good people because they learned to have what they call empathy for other people's struggle. You know what I'm saying? And know that people are struggling, that we live in a system that creates that if you don't know how to understand and unlock the system to bring ease on yourself. And sometimes it's easier said than done. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we can think we can do it until you actually get in the ring and start boxing with life. And if you don't have life skills, this life that has been created will knock you out. I've been knocked out several times by life, but I keep getting up because we fall down, but we get up. Shout out to Donnie McClurkin for that song. That was a big, big song, and it still resonates. You know what I'm saying? Get up, brush yourself off, and keep going. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn these things, and I'm a man that's still learning, and I'm not ashamed of that. I'm gonna be learning till the day I separate from this flesh. Okay. That's just the way that it is. And life is so filled with information and truths. And it's a beautiful thing to discover things outside of the scope of what they told us to look at. They told us to listen to. When you can step outside the box and get away from that for just a moment and start listening to the creator within your mind, that voice that only you can hear, right? And start listening and conversating and breaking bread with that and humbling yourself and what the construct of humble, or lower your wing, or find a peace within yourself to actually give respect to the silence that speaks loud and speaks in volumes of what you can do to beautify your life, to keep yourself safe, to find stability, and what that looks like, and to be at the ready when you meet other people who are on that same wavelength, that same frequency. Because these more than likely, if handled right, will become helpers. We become helpers to each other, you know. And when we have established and built enough trust in each other, and then when we move, we can give each other the latitude to, hey, when it's your time to lead, to do something, if you have an idea, how can I support it? You know what I'm saying? In the ways that I can. Some support come in the way of finance. Some support come in the way of just moral support. Some support come in the way of just, if you picked up a piece of paper in your neighborhood and just, cleaned up a part of your neighborhood, you contributed. You done something. You're supporting cleanliness in your community. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like that thing. So that's what we push. That's what we into, and that's how we get down. And that's what the freestyles is all about too. It keeps me honest. It keeps me focused, and it lets me know what's inside my head because I'm freestyling this stuff. I'm not writing it. I'm not scripting it. But it most certainly comes from different pieces and fragments of things I've witnessed and experienced within my day, or yesterday, or 10 years ago, or 20 years ago, or 30 years ago. 40 years ago, 45 years ago, you know what I'm saying? 51, 52 years ago. Yeah, I can keep going. See, I'm your big brother. I'm Unc. You know what I'm saying? Daddy, granddaddy, whatever the hell you want to call me. You know what I'm saying? A friend of mine told me I'm a senior citizen. I'm a senior citizen. I'm in the 50 club. And you know what I'm saying? Hey, I was playing with her, you know, and I said, I ain't no senior citizen. Not by perception of what people think a senior citizen is. Because some people think senior citizens is like decrepit. I'm talking about Creep Show decrepit or Tales from the Crypt. Tales from the Crypt, you know, broke down like, Nah. I'm in my 50s, but I thank the Most High that I still maintain a youthfulness to myself for the most part. You know what I'm saying? But I know that this avatar, this flesh, it must return. And so it has to go through its process. So that's why when you see yourself, if you 40 and you can see yourself 30 years ago or 25 years ago, you know what I'm saying? You look at yourself now in those picture frames and you're like, damn, that was me. I look so different now. Like, what happened? Like, I'm still me. I see me, but you know, as we get older, if we're not, you know, taking care of the self and fasting and maintaining, because that's a part of the youthfulness when you treat your body right, you know what I'm saying? And you're not stressing all the damn time. Stress is definitely something that'll make your ass old quick. You know, when I was in prison, I had a different type of a stress because I wanted to come out into the so-called free world again. I was missing my family. I was missing just having opportunities to just go and do things that I couldn't do in the prison. And then, you know, but I was in a situation too where I was taking care of myself. You know, it was constant exercise because you have to find things inside the prison to do, and you have to take that small routine and limited space and make that your life at that time. You know what I'm saying? So, but listen, I came out here and I promise you, I think I've aged at least 6-7 years. Cause this so-called free world, shit. The only thing you getting free out here is stress. If you allow this world to stress you. And again, that's one of the things where it's easier said than done, because hell, if you wasn't brought up to know how to manage stress and you got to learn it, and you, I mean, it's going to be a process is all I'm saying. Be patient in the process. Trust the process if you truly desire to get to another level of understanding where you can make sense out of some of the things that you're doing. Because I swear some of the things I do not make any sense to me sometimes. You know, my choices and decisions, they're not always the best. I do find myself getting in hella trouble a lot of the time, perception-wise, which causes a lot of friction sometimes with people that I'm involved with. So I don't do any pointing fingers or blaming. I put everything on me. What did I do to contribute? What was I not willing to pay attention to? What was I not willing to just forgive sometimes, or give mercy sometimes? I mean, it'd be a lot of different things. And, you know, I know that the intent for me is I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't want to be a reason why you fail, or what. I don't want you to even use me as a reason why you fail. But if you're connected to me and if I've done something to make you have that feeling, then like me, when I'm in that situation, you have to find a way to make it right for yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'll never stay in a situation where you just so overwhelmed that it's stressing you so bad that you never have a peaceful day, you know, because you always thinking about some shit that got you stressed out, no matter what that is. So we got to learn how to let it go. We got to learn how to let it go. Let that damn thing go. Let it go.
What's up? Yeah.
You've got to let go.
And
let it happen.
Let go.
Because if you don't, you're going to be all clutched up.
Yeah.
You're going to be constantly trying to do what can happen healthily only if you don't try. But we have a strange anxiety that if we don't interfere, it won't happen. Now that's the root of an enormous amount of trouble.
Yeah. Sometimes things happen when you're all alone, left in the dark.
You know what? I think I played that song already. I think I did. I really did. So I don't want to play the same thing twice. I don't want to do you like that. But I got more. I got more things I can play. You know what I'm saying? I get smooth with it sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I got to go through these little series of commercials on my Rap Fame app. Boom.
I know y'all ain't seen this one coming right here. This Icon, baby. You know what it is. Big six up in the building. Yeah. Sometimes my family members went up to the COT cars, circle of guards. You understand? God is his son. She in the building. I'm here. It's Big Six. I'm coming through real clear. You know it's Big Six. And if I say that again, something like Big Six, you gonna say it's evil, but it's not. It's just the numbers that I stand on and twist up. Give me a 7, then a 9, and then we can recline. And one more time when I tell you, God is on my side, cause I'm a God on the inside and the outside. But most high, give me the vision, let me keep on stepping, keep on using my mind as a weapon for good, you know. I'm just like, whoa, you already seen what I done before, and I'm gonna do some more. So just put your seatbelts on and take a ride with me. I'm telling you right now, yeah, you can slide with me. I go to outer worlds, I come back in again. I'm in so many quarters, they call me Billy.
Yeah, he been so many
I'm
places.
on some I like to do this thing one time for the mother. The shit that is the one that told me to give you life. And so I'm standing here right now, giving life. See, positive program, that's my thing. You already know I don't stop. Yeah, them social constructs, I got it down. That's why I never ever be a freaking clown. Nah, I know they hating on me, why? I don't understand why the jealousy up in their eyes. I ain't bothered nobody. I ain't said nothing, but let's unify. And now you wanna destroy I, but you can't do it. See, your arms ain't long enough, strong enough to touch me. I never. My flesh may perish, but I'm here forever. It's Icon, baby. A treasure.
That's right.
A real treasure.
I am a treasure. You are a treasure. We're
A
all
straight
treasures. We're
Peace,
all
one love,
treasures
people.
out here, man.
One love, one love. COTG.
And you know it. And you know it. So I'm gonna do something here and see if I can because I never really did this here before. So what I'm gonna do is send this out to some of my family and friends and see do they get this invite and come hang out with me for a little bit. Let's see. I'm gonna hit up a lot of people, you know, that I know. And let's see what we got going on. So boom. So I'm gonna roll right there for right now. Let's see. And anyway, as I get a little bit more in tune and really carve out the time that's most necessary to be right here in YouTube, coming for bringing some of the stuff that I've been really cultivating and nourishing on an app called Stereo. Of course, to my day ones who was around when I first got out of prison and did my first live on Facebook. The 99 people that came out, that I was so disappointed that I only got 99 people. Like, damn, I only got 99 people to come in the room thinking I was supposed to got 99,000. Like, nah, it don't work that way. You got to come out here and you got to make yourself known out here. And social media work, it takes work. Like, you got to show up like it's your business or a job, because that's really what it is. This, some people make a nice living off of doing this. You know, some people are still, you know, trying to climb up that ladder, you know what I'm saying, while they're living life. Because listen, when life be life and you really don't have a whole lot of time to be putting time into no social media. But because of the transition of those who transition with the technology, it's normal now because we're always inside of the net. We're always inside of the net through the cell phone, which is connected to us now instead of the landlines. You remember the landlines? If you're not old enough to know what a landline is, that's when, the phones were connected to your house. And you know what I'm saying? When you wanted to talk to somebody, you had to be in your house. Unless you was one of the people that, was on a certain situation where they had the big block cell phone joints. You know what I'm saying? But everybody didn't have possession of those. If you wasn't a big time dope boy or just somebody that was in corporate America that had the funds, you know what I'm saying, to do that, then we was out here with that long ass telephone cord, the one that go all through the house. You remember those, the telephone cords that go all the way through the house. And then, it was the cordless phone. Now you can grab the phone and walk around and go outside a little bit, but you got to stay where the connection stayed or whatever. But when you go and you look back over time and see how the technology has been innovated and how it has, it grew, and how compact they made a lot of different things. Like for me to even be sitting here and being on this laptop right now with my phone, I'm streamlining right now through StreamYard. Shout out to StreamYard for the capabilities. And shout out to everybody that's in the space right now listening. It's an amazing thing to see where technology is today. It really is, and the different ways that it's being utilized for the good in some cases, for the bad in some cases, but nonetheless, things that people are figuring out on how to do this particular thing that we do here in social media. Shout out to Cuz in the building. I see you, Cuz in the building, Rice 320J. Yeah, Chris. Yeah, we here. I'm just sitting here doing some freestyles. Like I'm just on my down. I call this my therapy session, where I just get to relax for a moment, get away from work, because I did have to work. Well, actually, I work 7 days a week, but coming from work and just getting in and getting yourself together and relaxing and knowing that you're gonna get up tomorrow and do it all again. You need time just to get away from all of that. Get away from problems, get away from even if it's just for a moment, you have to clear your mind as best you can to get that pressure up off of you. And we was talking about stress. Stress can kill. And trust me, when you stressed out, you feel it in your physical. It can damage through research. It can damage vital parts of your body. Put stress on your heart, stress on your liver, your pancreas, all kinds of stuff, man, that they're discovering. So one of the things that we definitely try to do is find zones that we can get into some stuff to find stress relievers. And this is how I get to do it through coming to social media and just having conversations with the family and friends and new potential friends, and establishing bonds with other people. I have people that I have been on here with that we have great conversations. I look towards the continued building of the friendships that we are developing, and the certain things that we do when we viewing the world and we talk about it. When we talk about our own experiences and how we got through certain things and what things we still struggle with, to have those one-on-one with people who are not judging in the way of a negative judgment, but who have the ability to understand through empathy and then give constructive criticism without the offensive parts. And then, that tends to make for good spaces when you come together. So I want to give a shout out to Queen Black Radio and the work that she does right here on YouTube and other platforms. Hidden gems behind the avatar, what she pushes, where real people come out, and she's a promoter, so she's always looking to find talent and help that talent, develop that talent. She can be utilized, and you can contact her, find her on here, Queen Black Radio, get into it, reach out to her and find out what she has available if you want to definitely be showcased in some kind of way when she's at the ready to get into that aspect of it. But shout out to her, the senior citizens of Senior Citizens Radio, you know, and also to my brother Big Chief, not the little one. Men respecting men, women respecting women. Okay, MWRW. He said so fast, but shout out to Big Chief, not the little one. Also, you can find him here. We just had a hit for hit last night. We did it Atlanta style with all Atlanta music, pretty much, until I detoured a little bit, and then we hit up some crucial conflict. Hey, in the middle of the bond. So you know we was on that. So we had a great time last night. Want to say shout out to the COTG, the Circle of the Gods, One Dub, Silverback. That's my team right there. Also last night over on Stereo, the Circle of the Gods presents. We was in our second installment of Mind Games that our brother Silverback brought to the table, and it's very interesting what we've been able to share. And we got a third installment coming out next Saturday on Stereo, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So download the app if you don't have the app Stereo. And when you get there, create your avatar profile, whatever you do, because they got a lot of things you can do over there to build your avatar. And they got a wardrobe for you and accessories for you, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm over there. You can find me, the Icon6 or King, Icon6 or the Icon6, King 6. You can find me there. And my team is the Circle of the Gods. So wherever you see that COTGs at, that's me and my family right there. Shout out to all the goddesses as well, all of the family members, you know, in social media, and all of the content creators on any app, every app, all over the world. You know what I'm saying? There are a lot of people in the public spotlight now. And I want people to know and understand, when you get behind this microphone and when you get in front of this camera and you hit live and you're being broadcast all over the world, and in some cases, when you directly send invites to people that you personally linked with, you become the celebrity. You're a public figure now. You're out in the public and you're doing business, right? Right. In this social media climate world opportunity, you're the star. And we got millions and millions of people. I mean, I look at how podcasting has grown. Everybody got a damn podcast. And boy, it'd be a variety of different conversations. Some of the conversations, it's comical sometimes. Then some of the conversations be like, damn, I ain't even doing that. You make me feel like I'm disrespecting life. You know what I'm saying? And then you just have some spaces, man, just beautiful, man. Like they calm, they cool, they talk about real things, and they not judging people. And I'm one of them people where I'm not looking to put somebody else in the spotlight, say, hey, look what they doing. I'd rather put me there. I'd rather be used as the case study for a lot of people. You know, my skin is a little thicker. I develop a little more thicker skin. I can handle more things than the average person. When I used to didn't be like that, you know, have a hairpin, trigger, anger, you know, issues and stuff like that. Fucked up in the head. Like really, like I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. I had a crazy upbringing. You know, and I'm talking about things that I did and witnessed on my own outside of the watchful hand. You know what I'm saying? I was a little sneaky joker. You know what I'm saying? Always getting into shit. You know what I'm saying? And that was by my own, you know what I'm saying, my own merit. I was just curious about stuff. I've been in the classroom all my life learning things, and a lot of times I'm alone. And that's why I gather a lot of information throughout my life, by being to myself a lot. And then, you know, learning through real time how to interact with other people as well. But left up to me, a lot of the times, I like being alone sometimes. And then sometimes that loneliness it'd be mentally crushing. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, you know, you wake up and you just want to have a conversation, like, you know, and stuff like that, or just be able to talk. So social media for me, being out here, I will expose myself in some ways. And of course, like any person, you know, there are certain things in my life that I would never talk about. You know, there's no reason to talk about it. Whatever that is between me and the Most High. And whatever reconciliation that needs to take place, and whatever I've done that I can't talk about, you know, the Most High got it. All I know is that change is real for some people. Like some people really desire change in their life, and they don't want to be that same version or let that negative program character continue to lead the self community. And that negative character is through social constructing. It's a real word. Type it in your search engine. Look it up. Social construct. Do it right here on YouTube. This is one thing about YouTube. This is a university, man. And other search engines with other, apps that give you information, Wikipedia, whatever it is that you need to do to travel around the world at the speed of light through the technology, But there is, within my conversation, a strong compelling of us to get back to nature and get back or get to nature if you was never led there. We need to understand the laws that govern nature, that which makes us what we are, that makes plant what they are, make aquatic life what it is, reptilian life what it is, what that is, because whatever it is that calls us to be in motion and have what we call life, if we don't understand what that is and how to access the very best of that, to have sustenance and have balance and security and peace in our life, then we never gonna have it. This world wasn't built and designed to give us that, So if you're looking for anybody in any so-called position to be your knight in shining armor or your fairy godmother from the north side or whatever the case may be, man, hang that shit up, man. That's a fallacy. That's not real. You know what I'm saying? That's not the real. Life is real. You understand me? When this avatar need to have maintenance and different things to keep it from going through illnesses and stuff like that, you're gonna have to know what nature is. Our ancestors, our grandmas and great grandmas, they understood nature. My generation, the X generation, to the degree that we understood nature. Why? Because every day you was told to get the hell out of the house, get the hell out of here, get outside, go play, go do something. And we didn't have the technology, you know what I'm saying? We actually had to go outside and play, you know what I'm saying? And you would do things like muff, sandlot football, go to the basketball courts, go hunting, go to the creeks, this different things out of nature. We had to go deal with it. And we had to communicate with one another, There was no opportunity to sit around, be right next to somebody and texting them instead of talking to them, looking them in their eyes and talking to them. See, everything about the system in that way, up under construct, it takes you away from the natural abilities to use your creative thought process, your pineal gland, your spiritual center, your spiritual eye. When it's calcified the way that ours have been calcified through technology and lies and being cut off from nature. And these are points that we can prove in no limited time. Out in nature, look at the creatures, or what they call creatures out in nature. Look at life in the wild. Not worried about taxes, not worried about politicians, not worried about corrupt cops, not worried about gang members, not worried about drug dealers. They live in life. They have things that they do have to be on guard for as well, because you have predator and prey out here. And, when you got predators out here, you the lion and there's a gazelle, the lion got to eat too. But the only thing about the lion is not going to eat more than what it needs. So it's not out here just killing to be killing, unless, there's been some violations of crossing over into territory, because some animals are very territorial, and we happen to be those kind of animals. And yes, we are animals. I know some people, I ain't no damn animal. Yes, you are. I don't know what make man and more man think that we so much more than the rest of the Most High's creation, instead of embracing the rest of the Most High's creation. And I didn't know how to do that at one time. And I'm thankful that I was put on the journey through intervention in my life while serving time in federal prison. So I like coming out and I like talking about these things, because I know, despite what people think, despite what they try to say, we are intelligent beings. We are, and if given the real space to be in an environment where we can have open, honest conversations and have an open mind to do some self-inspection, You know what I'm saying? And be honest about what you see, the ugliest parts of yourself. Be honest about it. Because if you can ever grasp what the ugliness is in you, that's the representative, then you can start doing something about it. And it's never too late to do something about those things that cause us to be in lack. I know, like many other people, and I'm learning things in my latter days, things I should have learned, but because of choices and decisions, I forfeited certain opportunities to grow out here. So it's been different, taking full responsibility out here. So yeah, it be stress on the Joker sometimes, and you don't always win. And then the people that love you the most, when they come, I know sometimes it hurt a person hard to have to come to you time and time again and say, "Hey man, like, hey, come on now," and you be like, "Hey, I know how you feel, and you've been here before as well. And there is no time limit on when you get it together. Can you get it together before separation comes?" So my thing out here, by me developing thick skin, whenever it comes to me in a way of correction, reminder, I'm all for that. Because one thing I'm gonna try my very best not to do, and that's buck on the truth. If it's the truth, what can I say? There's no rebuttal. But I can express the fact that once you said something to me and I know it's the truth, I'm going to acknowledge that. Like, you're right. But don't set no time limit for me to do it in your mind. Because if I don't reach that time limit in your mind, then that may cause another thought process. And then you might go to looking sideways and looking funny and thinking it's a game or think somebody trying to play on you. Some people just don't have that experience. And you have to give them that room. If you dare to support, for real support. And you can support from a distance. It ain't always about giving, especially when somebody's asking and that's not doing nothing for themselves. But when you see people getting up every day and they going hard mentally, psychologically, they may not be connecting every single damn dot. But give credit where credit is due. Because life is hard. That's what it is. So find ways to express out here, open up and decalcify your pineal gland, your spiritual center. We need to have that intact. So we got to understand what these constructs are all about, what negative programming is, because negative programming create character that's holding us in check within our own body, our own mind. We letting somebody else's mind, somebody else's vision, somebody else's narratives dictate to us what we're going to do. And when we find ourselves doing these things, and we see all the destructive and uneasiness, and then we become depressed and we stricken with anxiety and all this other stuff. Now we taking drugs trying to alleviate, or we drinking heavy, and we doing all kinds, and then that's further destruction. But the whole time we're participating in capitalism, because when you spend money on any of these things to self-medicate, you're feeding back what was given through the system back to it. And as long as that's happening, they know they got us, because we participating fully in that unnatural thing.
Hey baby, are you bored? Or you también?
I don't know what that's all about. I hit a button over here. That's what it was. What else we got out in here? My all-time favorite.
Yeah, that money shot. That
This
money
shit
shot.
really going down right now, dog.
That's that money shot. That's that money shot.
I mean, this shit really
That's that money. That's that money shot. Yeah, that's that money.
What up, rap fame?
Bless the microphone, big dog, yeah, me. I got to tell you one time before we had them big. It ain't personal, so if you do something else, take it personal, then you got that on yourself. Yeah, I'm telling stories over here right now. Some might be pictures and some may not. I'm saying, if a shoe fit in his feet, put that bitch on it, pick it up with a sneak. Yeah, it's like this. I'm Icon. ICONBOSS. Yes, I'm S-U-N in the game. You already know I got a bed with a tit. Yeah, if you ain't understand what I'm saying, better open up your mind and get into the lyrics. Yeah, explosive for all your fake. Yeah, for all your pussy, hold that fake. Yeah. It's the gun, represent that C-O-G. Yeah, put it in your clip and pop off. You already know when you're talking to the boss. Let's get cooler. Nah, I ain't improving no nothing, dog. I'm ready to go all out. Yeah, In a few more minutes, you gon' look at me and say, God damn, Glass, why you do this to us? Got that flame from that brother. He get better and better, don't shut up. Sometimes if he do, he know it freestyle. Yeah. He can do it any goddamn way. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I told you this before. He can rhyme and he cannot. I don't really give a snitch. You already know that. Squeeze on it. Ooh, that's that good shit. Ooh, you can breathe on it. Put your best in, bet with the best of them. Any way you wanna bring the rest of them. Put them all in a row and just duck. All of them fucked up, yeah. I'm from Fort Pierce, Florida, yeah, believe that, nigga. I'm off the one Trey Park, man, believe that, nigga. Edgewater all day, yeah, believe that, nigga. Four pills, yeah, believe that, nigga. I'm in the city of Jacksonville. They the realest up here. I salute them soldiers. Get your money in, dog. You can do your thing. Cause after this, you already know we got the game wrapped up, sold up.
Cut that. You know what I'm saying? Express yourself, man. Do what you do, man. I know some people, man, you too old to be rap. It's poetry to me. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't no such thing as you never too old. Live life and just know why you doing the things that you do. I love expressing myself. I thank the Most High for giving me the understanding that I can and that I don't need permission from anybody to express myself. I'm not going to be afraid to talk to nobody. Don't care what you got. Don't care where you been. Don't care what you've been through. And I'm not saying I don't care what you've been through. What I'm saying is I don't see it. I'm a spiritual being, a mental being just like you. You may be ahead materially. You might be in a deficit mentally and spiritually. Mentally and spiritually, I'm a wealthy motherfucker. I'm billionaire wealthy mentally and spiritually, trillionaire. But that has to make some sense also within the confines of a system. And trust me, I never sleep on that. Before I left the prison, I was already focused on some of the things that I wanted to do. What was the long-term things? What was the short-term things? And of course, sometimes you can be in a position where you come out on fire. And I came out on fire. And then through the process, getting acclimated and reacclimated with things out here, you know what I'm saying, and wanting to live a little bit, you start making careless decisions and you think you got control. And then all of a sudden, shit looking real rough for you. Weather the storm. I've been through a lot of rough shit in my life. Straight up. We all have been through a lot of rough things in our life. But we don't quit, we don't give up, and we don't stop fighting. If you got it in you to be a fighter. Now, if you one of them people that ain't got it in you to fight, ain't got it in you to smarten up, wisen up, and make adjustments, then you messed up. And you're going to be that way until you make a decision to do something different. And I don't care who your confidant is. I don't care who you go confide in. They can tell you a lot of things, but at the end of the day, it's going to come right back to where it was going to come in the first place, to the individual itself, him or herself. You got to make the decision to go forward or to stay still or fall back. You have to do that. And if you let somebody convince you to do something and you ain't put no thought into it, and you just out here listening to other people because we think some people out here got it together and they doing pretty good. So what they saying must be true. Not all the time. You got to go deep into what people are doing. You don't know where people connected to. And as you can see in this era of truth, there's so much stuff being unearthed and exposed, man, because people refuse to stop doing the dirty shit. You got to refuse it. You gotta do what the script say. Get thee behind me. Lies, falsehood. Get thee. I can't let you be out front. How you gonna be out front dictating and running some stuff? You destructive as hell. And when you being honest with yourself, man, this program had us doing some and still got us doing some very destructive things. Do we even consider why we don't even have families anymore, man? Yeah, I talk about this all the time. Why we don't have families anymore? Why you don't see households, man, or communities, man? I mean, like again, there are no perfect times. I'm not gonna sit here and say X generation, my generation was perfect. No, the hell we wasn't. No, the hell we wasn't. We was just like every generation before us and the ones after us. We got to go through a process to learn And some learn faster, and some learn and get in line and get the disciplines and the strength, and they move on in life, and they become people of notoriety, people of authorities and certain things. And then you got those who just honest people. They just working class people. They just want to work. I want to go to work. I want to pay my bills. I want to travel when I can, get my vacation time, my PTO time, my sick time, and let the companies have the headache about running that shit. And then you got some people like, man, fuck all that. I'm not going to do none of that. I'm going to go out and do me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to hustle for it. I'm going to rob for it. I'm going to do whatever I got to do. So we got to be checking these thought processes that we in, because we can fall victim to these things anytime. You can think you be on your best game, and then in a twinkling of an eye, you gone. Don't make the wrong decision, and that could affect your life forever. And mine almost affected mine forever. You know, and shout out to my co-defendant, a friend who was on my case with me. And I have a cousin that's still in prison that's on my case as well. But one of my co-defendants didn't make it out of prison. You know, he was at the end of the bid, and he died in prison. And a medical facility developed stomach cancer. So these decisions that we making out here, people, we don't let nobody rush you into shit. I'm telling you, and be watchful when you do enter into things. Know what you're willing to do and what you're not willing to do. And if that shit don't look right, smell right, like they say, if it look like a duck, quack like a duck, shit, that's a duck. If a joker start talking to you about things that can take your life and take your freedom forever, even if you sitting there like, you know what I'm saying, because it be making sense sometimes, man. Like, you know, especially when you in a position and you need, you know, certain conversations about getting money be appealing to the ear, but you got to be careful. I'm telling you what I know, not what I heard. And because I was caught up in that, and because I was in a situation where I didn't have my life together, you know, I was faced with some difficulties, and I had to respond, and I didn't respond the best way, you know. But I'm still thankful. I mean, a lot of my life was just, you know, gone. I was in a whole nother space right here on the same earth, behind a gate or a brick wall with razor wire and gun towers sometimes and stuff like that. It's just another world, the microcosm of the macrocosm, because people think this, because they never been to a physical prison, that they ain't in prison. You in prison. This body is a prison. You know what I'm saying? It's a temple, but it's a housing unit. It's where the mental and the spiritual reside, man. This is it. So, you know, try to live your life at the highest frequency of positivity, you know what I'm saying? So that whenever transition time comes, well, the spirit and the energy that caused this flesh to be animated separate from it, that you can be already in your positive transition and frequency. And whatever is on the other side of this veil, if there's something, when we get there, just know that you did all you could on this side to make it right. And that's what it's all about. For me, is making it right. There are a lot of things I would like to have right now. I would love to be in a 5-bedroom home. I mean, I had an opportunity to do it, but I had to bypass it. It wasn't mine. It wasn't done off my merit, my work. And then just going into a situation, because it was a especially where it's at, located in the whole nine. Most people would have jumped on that so they can take pictures and show their friends and post up on Facebook and Instagram. Look where I'm at. Look what I'm doing. But I'm like, I didn't earn that. You know what I'm saying? It would have been nice. But in the same token, it was deeper than just having access to something material. It was, what is the mentality of the person? You know, a lot of the times, man, great supporters, but mentally challenged. You know, with nothing that you can see visibly that says that they're going to ever open up their minds to anything outside of what they just holding on to life for, that ain't really benefiting them or benefiting us. That's just how it be sometimes, right? It don't have to be, but it is. I like this one. I like this Mama Africa. We're going to get into this Mama Africa in a second here. Let's go up in this piece. And I gotta keep going through this. I need to get me a playlist. So when I come here, I can go straight to what I want to go to. Oh yeah.
Mama Africa, Mama Africa, Mama Africa. Ooh. One people, one land. We're all men Mama Africa. I know for you. Anywhere, place where you place on the earth, on this earth, Africa. Heavenly, Africa. Why do you think so many know that they understand this is the motherland? Mama, one people, one land, spiritual peace,
Come on, man. That's what I be getting into. I'm about that expression, baby. I'm here to do this here, man. And I need help. You know, I'm thankful for the team I have around me. I'm thankful for the people that I meet. I'm thankful for my family who introduced me. Both of my sisters, Latina and Chandra, who pushed my first phone in my hand and told me to get busy with it. And they say I be caking too much because I'm always on this damn phone doing something. I'm just trying to find my way. That's all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to infringe on anybody. I gotta find my way. I gotta do it. And maybe I'm not as smart as I thought I was. And and so I just want to say, since I've been home, to all of those who have supported and to those I've come across in personal ways, you know what I'm saying, that didn't work out or whatever the case may be. If I've done anything to offend, if I wasn't looking at something clearly, you know what I'm saying, I do apologize. You know what I'm saying? Again, I don't come forth trying to pretend like I know everything or I'm perfect. I know what kind of trouble I can get into doing that. And most of us do. You know, you're going to get in trouble thinking that you know when your best thinking leading you down these dark alleys, man. That's what we doing. We come up with all kinds of destructive things in life, man. And it don't have to be that way. That's the beautiful thing about it. It doesn't have to be that way. So now there's this journey in the quest part about finding the like-minded people, those that understand what wavelength you're on because they have similar perceptions of life and have come to similar conclusions about life, and they ready to do something. And it's rare to find these people that's ready to do something. You know what I'm saying? And doing something is not having the finished product, but actually starting the process to get a product, period. You got to put the work in, and the work is showing up. The work is being out there. The work is sacrificing. Sometimes the work may be the sacrifice of sleep sometime. But in every aspect of your life, when you want something, you make the time to make sure it happens, don't you? Yeah. So people always talk about what we can't do. We do stuff every day. We just don't do it as a collective. You don't sit back when you're hungry and say, I'm gonna sit here and think my stomach to full. You use your mind to come up ways to find out how you gonna touch it. Cause this flesh wanna eat. You feel what I'm saying? And even though we have to control our urges in eating, because we can become gluttonous and stuff, and there are a lot of gluttonous people out here, and trust me, I've been a gluttonous person. Matter of fact, you know what I'm saying, I got a few little pounds on me right now that I shouldn't have. Because I'm out here and got access to all kinds of stuff. And even though I don't always get the greatest of greatest, I am very thankful that I still have a mind to do those things that's healthy for myself as well. So let's see here. I'm going down my little list. There's a lot of songs, man. Hold on, let me do this other way. Maybe if I do the sort, it'll take me out at least from seeing the damn commercials. Bada, 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 bada.
Say you want it, and you need it. If I got it, you can get it. If I don't, you still can get it. If I won't, Pichimo, talk about a Lichimo, come to Zichimo. What does that mean? It means nothing. That's what it sounds like when they really talking. They ain't really talking about nothing. So it's a plexus here, raise your karma, raise your shot. Trying to get the crown and then get me done. Having fun in the studio with the freestyle. You know that 4-6 get hella wild.
Yeah, it is 8:14, I believe it is, p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We've been at it for a little bit here, rolling for like we had an hour and 17 minutes. Yeah, we digging in just a little bit. And again, I'm feeling myself in some areas, and I look forward to doing more things over here. Chris, you know what I'm saying? Whenever you're ready to link up, bro, and talk, man. I know we can contact each other through stereo, and then maybe we can trade some other information as well. I'm still open to that right here in these YouTube streets, brother. I know that you expressed for a meeting of such.
What's up? From the front to the back, you know what I'm saying?
I'm with it.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing too much changing out here, but you got the game remains game. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. They want that E, they want that M, dog. They still doing it. Snorting lines of cocaine. Yeah, they still doing it. Got them in the back giving brains. Still doing it. Well, you know them dogs running trains. Still doing it. See the hood is still the hood. It gon' stay that way. You see that grimy shit we do, it's like every day. Fuck a bitch, fuck a hoe, fuck a trick nigga. Fuck a bitch, fuck on a bro, nigga. Sitting in the lab talking about some other things. How she gonna come in and straight getting brains? Hold up, shorty, got money to count, ready to roll, ready to go. Bitches, you ready to sell your soul? Hold up. Is you walking with Christ, or is you back in the dark and you're walking with life? That's the devil, You wanna count him out, but he on the prowl, he knocking shit out. Better guard up and get your armor on. Come on, don't steal your roll, cause your wrong MC is in the building. Whoa, hold up. I light a stogie, it's flex, and tell them what's next. They talking about dirty sex. Is you listening? Listening.
Yeah.
God damn, is you listening?
Wake up,
people. Listening.
Damn, let's go.
This ain't about fleshly, it's about the mental and the spiritual. New elevations, boy, talking about the spiritual. This ain't no religion, traditions, none of that. This the real deal, talking about that nation back. Come on, yeah, and the laws that govern everything. It's like, yeah, when you got heavyweight on the brain, it's like, yeah, when the king gotta make a decision. God willing, it's the right one, chop one. Some people stay, some people go. Some people really know how it's gonna really go. They put their soul in it, their guts, their sweat, their tears, and all. That's why my dogs go ball, and that's all. Trust me, come on. Fuck what you heard, I'm telling you what I know, and you know it. Making dumbass moves out here, right? Shit, they still doing it. It's the counselor.
Let's go up in this piece, man. I am the counselor. My name means that. At least, you know, the people that came up with the name Ronald, that's my name. That's the name that was given to me, rather. It is a European name. And the Europeans that came up with the name Ronald, right, they gave it a definition. And the definition that they gave to it was mighty counselor. I am a counselor, but I'm not the traditional type of a counselor. My life doesn't have to reflect perfection. In the imperfection, I gather knowledge, right? And since I am my own case study, I study me. And when I study me to the degree that I can study me, you know, I find out certain things about the human experience that give me keys to every experience that people are experiencing out here in life, because we're presented with the same set of facts. Even if our perceptions of those facts are different, those facts still cause us to move in thought process that move us into action. And what I'm saying, if those actions are not leading us to bind each other to each other for the doing of good, then what are we doing really? Because if you're not doing good, then we know what the other side of not good is. I mean, we're gonna keep it real. Let's keep it real. Let's not play with the information. Let's not play with the experience. Let's not play with life itself that we say we want to enjoy. Who you trying to impress out here? Who you trying to make them think that you some brilliant philosophied type person or whatever? Man, people out here living real fucking life. Nobody here playing no games, but they playing games. You know what I'm saying? I ain't playing no games, man. You don't even know that you is the game. You in the game. You a pawn in somebody's game. We all are. We the people in the valley of confusion, being led by those at the top of the mountain that's creating the confusion because it works. They on top of their job. Can't be mad at somebody that's on top of their job, doing what they got to do for them and theirs, about whatever way they feel they need to do it. And that's what's been happening. But then the story becomes, at that point, what are the people in the valley going to do? What are we going to do? We gonna talk about it? Yeah, talking is good. And after we talk, we're going to do something about it? In many cases, we already are. Right? In an individual type of a way. You know, because of so many destructive things in this chaos, is conditioning us and training us how to not be involved with anybody else. I'm gonna mind my business. You know, when a part of you doing what you have to do reflects how you move in the community. And if the community ain't the community's business, because we individuals and we minding our business, well, yes, that applies to your self community, and that applies to the space that you occupy, your home, your apartment, your condo, your townhouse, your car, your tent. But when you out in the community, man, that when you try to make that apply, it causes for confusion. I was just in the store the other day, yesterday. I was in a Dollar General. I was looking for a plug-in, a charger plug-in for the car, you know, and I wanted to get a car freshener, you know, and there was a line. There's one cash register, and there's like 20 people in the damn line. And it was a lady at the cash register that wanted her. I guess she was signed into the store, and the store give you points and you can get deduction when you purchase.
Yeah, they still doing it. Just the counselor.
Hold on. I don't know where that came from. I'm over here touching stuff. But back to the story. She was standing there, and somehow the guy, he appeared to be a quote unquote up on the construct Indian brother from India, perhaps. And whatever happened, he couldn't get that thing to give her that discount or whatever it was. I think it was $5. That sister, she was a big sister too. She wasn't somebody you just gonna run up on and think you gonna handle them. But
what's up?
But what happened actually with that was people standing in line becoming agitated because they're standing there, they trying to get out the store too. They want to buy what they want to buy and get out, but the lady would not get out the way. And then somebody said something, and it turned into a argument. Then the one lady talking about, you broke bitch, do you got a this and you got a that? Oh, and then the other one chimed in, you must be the one that's broke, ho. You over here stressing about $5 funky ass dollars when you got 20 pieces. So what? Fuck it. They got a waiting line until I handle my business. And you can say so and so. I got somebody in the car, handle all that. I'm like, here's a person that's sitting out in the car that's oblivious to what's going on inside of this store. I probably ain't got nothing on their mind about hurting nobody, getting involved in no fights and none of that shit. But their person is inside the store, don't fucking volunteer them for some action. It could have got ugly up in the store that day. And I'm like, this shit is some shit that's going to be made for the news. This ain't going to turn out well for some people. So in wisdom, Spirit told me, take whatever this product, put it back, and get the hell up out this store. You know what I'm saying? Because what I'm witnessing right now, it was negative programming at its finest. And it was people that looked like me in the store with a few sprinkles, you know what I'm saying, of other coaches and stuff like that. But the way they was going back and forth, it just reminded me when I was in the streets and when I was on my bullshit, you know what I'm saying, the simplest of things, or people just not being considerate of nobody else. You know what I'm saying? And these are just regular people. You know what I'm saying? These wasn't street people, criminal people. Oh, some of them could have been. I can't make that statement in full. But just by looking, you know what I'm saying, by observation, and my observation could be wrong. These just regular people out in the community that was going to a store, you know what I'm saying? And this lady would not get out of that damn line and turn it into a whole argument that could have got bad. In some cases, when things like that happen, it do turn out bad. Somebody lose their life. Somebody's going to prison. 2 families distraught. Yeah, and things like that happen out in society. That's why it's important. It's very important, man. Let's say in all you're getting, gain and get understanding of things so you can properly deal with it. When you found the right formula to actually access it and utilize it for the self. So what I got on there.
Yes, indeed. All this wickedness, this hypocrisy, this is strange.
No tears for the wicked. 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 No tears for the wicked.
Perpetrating, no talking, listen up. Sometimes we gotta empty out the cup. Too much abomination starting to brew, starting to permeate, boy, and starting to soothe. Yeah, it's messy out here in the field. So many people want to get killed and kill it. What it is, the cultivator of the seed, she missing her branches torn to pieces. See the children, she can't run. There's a man around and the whole thing is shot. No sleep for the for the wicked. Tears for the wicked. One slots of tea, keep kicking. See me coming through, they know I'm on a different mission. So I keep my eyes open and my ears too. Tuned in to the truth until I get through. I gotta keep walking, keep talking, keep spinning the game and doing it up. And sometimes you get stuck, boy, you really stuck. You with the coffee grind, boy, and your caffeine. You got some blood pressure up, I need satisfaction. Whoa, back it up one time, and if you ain't getting on, boy, you better find your grind. Get somebody can because when you don't understand the wicked won't get nothing. No, they won't get nothing out of dime, man. Ain't no tears for the wicked. No tears for the wicked.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just get inspired, man. And nobody ain't really trying to cry for no wicked people, man. Nobody. You feel me? Let me see something here. I need to send this to a couple people. Wait a minute. I don't know. Let's see here. I'm trying to send this to a couple of two of my people that I forgot. I shouldn't. I thought I did, but obviously I didn't. Boom. Let's go up in this piece. So as I'm going down this list, I like this one too. I had a good experience with this one too. It was very spiritual for me. This next piece I'm gonna play, it was very spiritual for me. Yeah.
Microphone check 1, 2, 2. Come on. Microphone check 1, 2, 2. Heaven, hell, heaven, hell, heaven, hell. It's been a minute since I've been on this microphone. Like E.T. boy, I'm trying to phone home. Been through some things, walking through the fight, man. Trying to purify, boy, just a different game. My mind still set on elevation. Trying to take myself through a vacation. But I gotta work, keep the grind strong. I'm sitting real low on the fucking throne. Beat up. Cheater, real fast through that thing with the heat up. I don't need that, gotta grow up. Some people want me to just slow up. Nah, I got a lot of learning to do, a whole lot of learning to do. Heaven and hell, swell, brains on froze, just to let you know, I can't go there. Heaven, hell, yeah. Heaven, hell, hell, yeah. Which one would you choose? Hell, heaven, hell, hell, which one would you choose? Dear God, if you're listening, this mission wearing on me sometimes I just wanna stop. No talk, no more teaching, no walking. Yeah, the flames getting hotter every day, but I gotta stay on the grind each and every day. Who gonna help me when it's going down? I depend on God, cause I know
that I could never be a peasant in the game, cause my name is the Icon.
I keep walking on water like Christ, son. Yeah, it's hard, but I gotta go through it.
Please take this cup from your God,
But I can't stop,
can't stop,
I can't stop,
can't stop.
My people need me like I need them. Group operation, group cooperation. I'm trying to save the nation. Believe it.
Heaven, heaven,
Hell.
hell yeah. Yeah, we up in this thing, man. We up in this thing. We rolling. I want to also, man, while I'm inside this space, man, give a shout out to my family members that's doing it big. I want to give a shout out to my little cousin Myron, Bubby TV, Camilo TV, the whole administration over there, the family, the team over there, the Jerks of St. Lucie County. They doing it big. They everywhere, man. Y'all tune in on Wednesdays and Thursdays. I think around about 7 p.m. Facebook. You can find Camilo TV. Go to your Facebook. Go to your search engine. Type it in there. Myron Jackson, Bubby TV. Type it in there. You know what I'm saying? To come support these young men and women, man, that's out here making it happen, man, that's using the technology and carving out a lane for themselves. And I want to give a big shout out to them. I support them. I'm a fan of them. And I'm definitely looking forward to, you know, my actual time on there. I've been invited one time. I don't miss a couple of opportunities, but I'm thankful that the opportunity is there and that I'm connected to them in the way that I am. Again, I am totally a fan of what they're doing. The wildness, all of it, they're doing something to carve out a lane. And that's what we got to do. We got to get up and be about the business. I also want to give a shout out to my other cousin, CJ, Gardening with Goo. Right here on Facebook, you can find him. Again, that's Gardening, GARDENING with Goo, GOO. You understand what I'm saying? He got that hood appeal, but he got the green thumb. Damn, my little cousin going to show you how to make them collard greens get big and pretty. You know what I'm saying? How to come up with the different tomatoes and spices and, you understand, whatever he got going on back there in that yard. Show you how to deal with what fertilizer is, how to get the best fertilizer to cause things to grow. And he's a fisherman as well. He go out there on the water, go fish and catch fish. And then my auntie, his mother, my mom's baby sister, Aunt Tiny, aka Mama Goo, right here. You'll find her also inside of those beautiful, beautiful captions of educational things in the field of gardening and dealing with nature. And she's there, and she has story time. She's in that kitchen cooking up this beautiful food that's coming out that garden, out that yard. You know what I'm saying? So if you into that right there, horticulture, gardening, or whatever, give my cousin a look, man. Shout out, man. Leave comments and tell him that his cousin Icon sent you. You know what I'm saying? Again, that's Gardening with Goo. If you gardening with me, I'm gardening with you. Glee. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to that. Shout out to all my family members. My niece, Ralia Jackson, her business that she got, she's into cinematography. Ra Shachu, that's the name of her company. Instagram, you can look her up. Ra Shachu, that's RASHOTYA, Ra Shachu. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you need to have done, still pictures. If you want videos taken, she does it all. Tap into that. If you're in Jacksonville or wherever she's traveling to come to certain things, I know she's traveled over the United States, so I know there are certain places she'll go if the price is right for her. She got good work. That's why I'm saying go to her site and look at some of the work. She's worked with some people in the industry and in entertainment. I know she worked with Lotto. I know she's worked with K. Michelle. She's worked with Derrick Henry of the Tennessee Titans, and local artists on the come up right here in Jacksonville, Florida. She's done that. My other niece, I don't know what she's doing at the moment, but she does have Braids by TT. Definitely Instagram. You can find that link, linking to her there and get her other links to where she's at. And she's also one of those persons. I know she was venturing out and doing a lot of setups for like picnics and stuff like that, dates on the beach where she lay it out for you. She got the nice accessories and all that stuff. That's my niece TT. And it's more to come, more of the family members that's into things, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my little brother Bali and the movement he got going on in Fort Pierce, and my nephews and nieces, man, and the ones that just working. My nephew Trey, my oldest nephew, driving his truck. Shout out to him and the family. Just family is full of just creative and talented people. You know what I'm saying? And most of our families, we have that. I'm just speaking about mine right now. And so much more to come. So much more to come. So, yeah, that's what I'm into, man. What else we got here? I don't know what this is. What was this?
Picture perfect, getting this bitch and getting money. Standing on the corner, boy, looking funny. Papa being smoke some money, yeah, that's what they're saying. It's kind of scary in the hood, dog. I'm just saying. Like a phone check, 1 2 1 2. Coming through that bitch like a thug do. Yeah, what you want, what you need, because I got it, yeah. Smoking on exotic boy, feeling kind of erotic boy. Thinking that them girls over there, I wanna plot it for. Take a little bit, bounce back and get this money, dog. You already know the extenders on that bitch in front of now. Ain't got no time for killing. Me and my niggas chillin'. Coming through up in the things, boy, make it rain. Like a boy about tsunami in that bitch, we getting paper though. Tell those stupid ass motherfuckers, let it go. You don't want to beef or the drama, we should chill, my deal. Get paper, what else? That is that. My word on something God didn't it. Anything I do, I come through, boy, peppermint. The gang cinnamon up on the toast, let it ride out. Yes, sir, the hideout, honeycomb hideout. Find me lightly. I got the paper and the paper, it got me. I'm on a different level now. I'm getting paper, no. I'm broke up in a motherfucker, about to let it go. Don't really wanna know anything, cause the game is really lame, cause the lane's really playing, cause they don't know what's saying. The saying goes like this. My philosophy, yeah, piss on a piss. Yes. Lesson just a little bit to know. They already know how it gon' go. But that's just how Icon stole the show. Rap thing.
What's up?
Shout out to all the homies and homies. What's up? Keep it down.
Wow. Yeah, we've been rolling up in here, man. Yeah, man. We definitely having a chill. I love doing these freestyles. At least I got some music. I ain't gotta worry about no copyright infringement. No copyright infringement. And hold on. I'm gonna play another one. I'm gonna play something by my little homie.
I love you like la 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 la. I love you like la 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 la. I love you like la.
I'm just saying that was old commercial. I had to let that one just go on and play because I like that little song in the la 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 la. Yeah.
Tell me what they want. Tell me what they need.
Right here in these YouTube streets is yours truly, the Icon. Icon6. What's up, y'all?
I'm about to go higher. My mind's in a different place right now. I'm in a different state, a different type of feeling. I'm coming through, God willing, give me the vision to make it to another day. I love living. If death on the horizon, let me embrace it. And if it touches me, I just took it, yeah. I'm gone for real, and that's the case. Just remember, please remember my name and my face. Let them know I didn't come to play. I salute for another day. Hey. Tell me what they want. Yeah. Touchdown to the different layers out there, walking through the sands and the beaches of the blood of the side of the globe. They already know when I fold, I go cold. Yeah, when I'm hot though, like the sun when it's scorched. Already know bounce back, boy, portions right here. Yeah, talking to you, then again, what you want, I can be anything that you need me to be. If you see me on the top of the beat, know it's L-O-O-D on it, and it's real, my deal. You already know if I come through, I shall violate anything that violate me. If you're on that bullshit, boy, you gotta understand. Tennessee, Tennessee, and all between Mississippi, Memphis. What's up? That's the team. You got it. You got it. That's this is for real. Yeah. Pieces. The pieces. You got it, right? When you think you got it.
This for all the haters out there. You got to know how to tell them. You got to know how to tell them haters, man. Leave me the fuck alone.
You got to know it, right? I don't think you know what you're dealing with. I don't think you know what you're dealing with. My brain work different. You ain't see, boy, I'm heaven said. Yeah, I'm the one that make it spark. Yeah, real. I got the skills, yeah, boy, to pay the bills. But I'm still low key on the low low. 14 more to go though. You know what the show though. Yeah, that's a tip. Never die, never die. Patience, boy. You better remember that. Never die. You think I'm running? You think I'm hiding? Never die. I'm in the forefront, motherfucker. I'm the capo, the dog. What's up? You ready to what? Keep spitting it. Put your head on the table. I'ma keep hitting it. Back that shit out the park. I'm going 1,000 with. I thought you already know I'm so committed to this process. It's G.O.D. for life. I got a military son ready to strike. I got mob ties, they never let me know. Cause this is what I do to you pussy ass. Leave me the fuck alone. I just need you to leave me the fuck alone. I just need you to leave me the fuck alone. Will you just leave me the fuck alone? I ain't trying to get mixed up with all that bullshit and talk. I don't walk like that dog. I don't walk like that dog 2 times. So you understand, I'm a real man. We can keep playing them games in the fucking sand. Sitting on the childish ass, bitch made. Niggas come out here with those bitch made. Talk about your hands like you really about that. We already know your ass ain't really about that. Stop it. So you get that coffin talk. Boy, you don't want that coffin talk. You can't do a day, nigga. So you ain't going to jail. If you get in some trouble, then your bitch is in jail. So what? Who the fuck you think I'm talking to? I'm the dumb motherfucker. Who the fuck is you? I don't care about what you got and who you.
Yes, indeed, man. I'm trying to send something to myself. Let me see. Boom. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Up in this piece right here. I'm going to see, do I get this here? Where my other phone at? Let me see, will it come to me? I sent it to myself. Yeah, man. So, you know, in the midst of just, again, having conversations, man, just about being aware of your thoughts, being aware of the different things that you allow yourself to be programmed by. All programs are not bad programs. Just like there's negative programming, there's also positive programming. And knowing how to make the distinction between the two, that's what it really boiled down to. A lot of the times, can we be aware enough to know before we move into action that the very thing that we decided to do, did we really put enough thought into it to make sure it was the best that we could absolutely come up with, that we're not rushing into something, a choice or a decision, especially if something that we didn't figure on happening or didn't even give opportunity to even create a scenario in our mind of different things. We need to be aware that we have the right to do that. Never be pressured by anybody to do anything that you don't feel in your gut is the right thing to do. Peer pressure, it never stops. You just got some people out here that's hell bent on just doing the wrong thing. And they will use deceptive intelligence. We all do it at times. Allow deceptive intelligence within our self community, right here in your own head. Give you the justifications to do something that you know ain't right anyway. And then when things go wrong, here come the crying. Oh, if this wouldn't have happened, if that person wouldn't have, and oftentimes that's what people do. It's everybody's fault but the person. You know what I'm saying? Who made the actual final decision to move into action, to do that thing that they was thinking in their head that they more than likely knew was wrong, because the mind still be processing stuff on automatic pilot as well. You know, the conscious, whether it's sub or outright consciousness, it's always doing things to keep the self protected. And that's why a lot of the times when our first mind tell us to do something and we don't do it, in some cases, you know what I'm saying, we end up in situations that we don't want to be in as well. So just being aware of these things and reminding yourself of these things, that every day you got to do this. You got to die daily to certain things. And you know, everybody got their little things that they do, their fetishes and their little unhealthy things. This happened to be one of mine at the moment. You know, and other things, man, like whatever it is, you know, and you don't have to tell nobody if you don't want to. Just do what you know to do that's right within your mind. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't for everybody. You know, I happen to be in social media, and my life is the content. You know, but other than that, if I wasn't doing this here, there'd be a lot of things in life I would just be doing, and I probably wouldn't share as much. I'll just be making adjustments where I need to make them to make the ride a little smoother. And I'm so thankful that I can do that, that wherever I go and whoever I meet in life, for the most part, it's a pleasant experience until it's not. And hopefully in a lot of cases, and I do have some cases where there's continual growth, there's continual building of bonds and friendships, you know, platonic relationships with individuals that are on the same wavelength that I'm on. And I'm very honored and privileged to know people like that. I get to learn from them, you know, and ain't nothing wrong with sitting in a classroom with somebody and gathering information and having opportunities to converse or communicate with each other based on our perceptions of facts, until we, you know, discover some things that we could really use. And those are the best kinds of conversations, the one that you can walk away with and it's solid, so solid in theory that you can almost say, if I put it in practice, I'm probably going to get a good results if I can overcome the fear of intimidation. Because some of us are intimidated. I know I've been intimidated by a lot of things that I'm doing because I've never done them before. But in theory, I see it. The vision, I see it. And then, you know, practical application. Sometimes I'm walking on eggshells. I'm trying to be very careful. Sometimes too damn careful when I should be taking some chances, because chances and risk when you're doing something positive with good intention, now there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Life is about risk. You know, getting out your bed in the morning, you're taking a risk. You could step off the side of your bed, God forbid, and twist your fucking ankle and fall straight into something sharp and hit your head and be out of here. So so you take care as much as you can, especially coming up out of a sleep, or what they call a sleep state, and gathering yourself, your senses and stuff like that. There, you know, you squinching your eyes, you're stretching, and the room may be dark, or then you stepping down where you know you left your little slippers, and you might misstep. So you try to be aware of these things still and stumble your way into your bathroom, hopefully, to at least wash your face and brush your teeth. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Let's go up in this piece, man. How this on mute and the other ones ain't on mute? I don't understand that there. Why y'all keep doing that? Right here, man. We're going to make it through it. We're going to do this here. Shout out to everybody that's in the space. Thank y'all for riding with me.
What's up? You know, you got to make that thing do what it do. It's like a movie, you know what I'm saying? Some of the storyline might be real, but some of it is fantasy, you know what I'm saying? Use your imagination, boy. You feel me? Yeah, I'm going to paint that picture for you, though. slide. 911, it's emergency, it's motherfucking homicide. It's a game, it's about to bring the pain. Call my name, so I'm bring up on set. Like what? If you want it, you get it, if you think you want it, I scam. Standing on the pieces of the puzzle in the same. Fertilize the brain before I bring back the rain. That's all my owner. Yeah, talk about it. You want the oil or the gas, nigga, fire, huh? You got that thing up in my lung when I scream for I scream back, come through that pain like a alley cat. Yeah, missing teeth in my mouth because I'm biting on the brick. Motherfucker, that's sick. Yeah, you heard my name up in the game, say they hear me, right? 6 in the building and he owns it. Now you get fire in the booth, call the fireman, dude. Cause y'all already know I got that thing we don't shoot. Now I ain't talking about no pussy, talking about the truth. If you look into my mind, you can see it in the booth. It's the hardcore assassinator, getting in the game, make the rain come raining cause you need it. The mind is fly and clear. No, I'm done, I can do it, but this is what I'm doing for the fun and the love. I can take it to another dimension. I already got them in attention. Yeah, 14 more months on probate. I'm setting up right now so I can go and get it. Got my friends on side and they on dick and they with it. Telling me what come on in the booth and just spit it. I said, get my style together, just stand tight with it. See, you gotta practice. Them 10,000 hours is important. So I do it. It's gonna make sense to you later.
Let's go up in this piece, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's right. Sometimes I gotta do this here. Yes, indeed. Just for the love, but it's for the love. Because I love doing it for the love, because it's all love. It's all love. What's up, sexy mama? Sexy, love you, baby. You know I love you, baby. You know I love you, baby. You know I love you, baby. Come on, baby. You know I love you, baby. You know I love you. What's up, guys? Happy feet, yeah. It's a treat, it's a treat. You and me, candy sweet, kiss you on your cheek, kiss your lips, both sets, sweaty sex, yeah. Hold up, baby girl. I love it when you look into my eyes and say, rock my world, rock my world. You know I'm the one, yes sir. And I do it for the fun, for the love. You know I got you, because I do it for the love, You know I got you, because I do it for the love. You and me up late night, talking on the phone, just laughing all night long. And you know, breathing on set, you already know. If I ever catch you in the back, it's sweaty. Drop them off, yeah. Keep it hot. Big soft, girl. Real soft, girl. This, swap, down. Put you with some grenadine. Slap you up, and this. Slap. All on that speed bump, coming through. Make it jump, boom, when it's popping. You wanna come on my what in I come. You know I do it for the love. I do it for the love. You know I do it for the love. No matter what the situation is, I got you. If I got it, you already know the help I got it. I'm the same one standing at the bottom of the valleys of the mountains, but I'm still tall as a giant. It's mine, your beautiful eyes, ain't no disguise, girl, you're mine. I gotta have you now, right here. Oh, no, give it to you one more.
Gotta always do something for the ladies. Always do something for the ladies. Freestyles, though. These are just freestyles. I promise you, they just freestyles. You know. Then stop it, Icon. Stop it, all that foolishness. Who you talking to? I'll just be freestyling. Whatever comes to my mind, I'll be releasing, and I'll be pulling in, and I'll be expressing, and I'll just do my thing. And I'm learning a lot of things, and I'm excited about the things that I learn. I'm excited about the things I get to talk about. And I'm thankful to have a mind to conjure up the courage sometimes to just step forth. It's scary sometimes, I ain't gonna lie. I get a little intimidated sometimes by some things, I ain't gonna lie. But I'm one of them type of people. I'm a fight. You know, I'm not no dummy out here. You know, I might not be the smartest person in the room, but I damn sure ain't the dumbest. And that's a fact. Okay? Trust it. Trust and believe that. I ain't gonna be the dumbest person in the damn classroom. Come on now. We gotta do better than that. Let's go. What's up with this thing here? Let's get it. No.
It wouldn't be right if I didn't do it. That new school computer love, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I could have went any kind of way with this right here, this freestyle, but instead of making it dark, I think I'm gonna make it beautiful. Because I can. Let me take a little minute. Let me take my Rolodex of memories, see an iPhone back. Some of the times we had when you and I was happy, girl. You know, we traveled to distant lands like right up the blocks I ain't experienced yet. I ain't got that passport, nah. I got my 14 more months on probate. After that, we can go on vacate. You heard me? I remember all the trips, St. Augustine. You already know that shit was kind of pristine. Yeah, you looking lovely with your red ass self. Telling me, baby, you the best, as long as you know it. I'm like, I like your style, you know what I'm talking about? Where you from that loop, by the well and aid, resting up in the field. God damn it, your looks can kill. Damn it, you so managed, baby, but I love you, you drive me crazy. You the only one to tame it, but I don't I'm lost for words, but bring it back one time, freestyle some word. Yeah, you the loveliest, gushy, tighter, and the color tight, yeah, brighter, yeah. I do this one to you, just to let you know you still my boo. My boo. And you still my boo. You my boo. And you still my boo. And you my boo. And you still my boo. My boo. And you still my boo. I can't lie, I get frustrated, cause every time you away from me, girl, I feel like it's a debate between love and hate. Why do you hate me so much when you love me so much? I don't understand, that's an oxymoron. Back up, let me know if you want me to just slack up. All the loving, all the craving, all the craving, all the licking between the legs, giving hickeys. Yeah, I make that waterfall rain, pouring, good shit. You know I'm on a mission to get you right. You already know we need to be in the same place, and then we go to any place we want to go if we want to do it. I'm trying to.
And the saga continues. And the saga continues. You know, these are tales from the Icon side. Tales from the Icon side, man.
Yeah, let's go. Hey, that's that jazz swing, baby. Yeah. How you gonna approach this, nigga Icon? Tweety D came through, looking through the mirror. It seemed that boy he couldn't get no mirror. Yeah, he's a smooth one. Came through with that thing, just the groove, son. See the ladies over there looking sweetly, nicely. With the bikers on, you're taking it back, yeah, that's that throwback. That's that throwback. When she throw back, do it. I'm on that jazz swing, baby. You already know what I'm off of that Mercedes. I come through, baby, I got that thing to give it to you like, yeah. You lay off in the bed, telling me give me some head. I'm telling you, girl, I'm already mama fed, yeah. Take it to the rear. I gotta give it to you, my dear.
А теперь мои слова — это слова Бога, мои мысли — это мысли Бога. Став Богом, я увидел то, что не дано видеть людям.
Play it back. You don't already know when that swing swag. Yes, when I turn it around, got to do this thing one more time. Yeah. Ooh, la-di-da-di. Everybody wanna come to my party. Come on in, rub your feet on the rug so you don't shrug the floor. Yeah, My place is like sanitized. You gotta keep it all in your eyes. You see the twinkle on the wall, that's the way we get it down, so we just don't fall down. We came to ball, we came to get it. We came to do the jazz swing, yeah, committed, yeah. Ooh, another level, you already know when I swing, jazz swing. What's up? With that last Porsche. Yeah, that last Porsche. You know what I mean? Meanie, catch that tiger by the toe. Replace that tiger by the throat. And let that sucker go. Let that damn go. Yeah. What's up, COTG? Let that damn thing circle of God's goddess.
Yeah, man.
You already know, baby. I love it. That jazz swing with it. Right?
I'm just saying, man, life is what you make it. Truly it is. And you can make it easy or you can make it difficult. Either way is yours to have. And you get what you earn. So if you're earning and your earnings are yielding great dividends, man, God bless you. Stay on your mission. Stay focused. And if you're not, you know what I'm saying, don't give up. You know, that would be my word to you. Never give up on yourself. Even if others give up on you, never give up on yourself. And don't always look at people's separation and divide from you as a negative thing. Some people have to allow people to move on their own so they can gain the realest of the experience. And always at the ready to break a fall that could be detrimental, but having enough wisdom to stay away just enough to allow the person in the most authentic and natural way learn that lesson. And if it's a painful one, hopefully through the pain you can learn and take that experience for what it is and make the adjustments where necessary. And yes, we must learn to listen to those that give sound advice, counsel, wise counsel. It's very important that we do that. You know, it's a benefit in it. At the end of the day, once you've collected data through conversation, it's up to us to take it and process it and find the best of what we can find inside of it, and then utilize if we come to the conclusion that it's something we will want to try to see what results we can get by trying that math formula from people that give wise counsel, you know, good judgment. And ain't nothing wrong with that. But at the end of the day, don't ever try to live up to somebody else's expectation. Be thankful for what you can gather and get. And, you know, set your time for you. You know, everybody don't grow at the same pace. Everybody's understanding is not always the same. And so you have to give the self opportunity to, and don't be so light on yourself either now, because sometimes you can become one of them type of people that's you turn into the victim. Don't be soft on yourself. You know, be honest. You know, because the self gonna demand that anyway. Because you can't lie to yourself.
Are you bored?
You can't lie to yourself. You cannot lie to you. The self knows the truth. You know, we might can lie to each other or what they call lies, but the self always knows. So, yeah, man, shout out to that. And moving on down the line here, looking for some other stuff down here. I don't play that.
Floating on the air. They got me floating on the air. Let's get that thing, yeah. Dance with me. What's up, Icon? What's up? It's Icon. Y'all know who it is. Where you at, bro? I'm right up. Let's go. This thing I know killing me slow, but I let go. I see life, I embrace it every day. I gotta feel that love in every way. I see my people, I see my people. You see me people, cause we people. See the world don't like it when we come up. That's why they always wanna see us stuck. I see something more better. God gave me a vision like whatever. I'm clever, and you're clever enough to know that if we want to rise, we got to despise all that hatred and things. Gotta come back with the good team too. Gotta come back with the good team too. Double love. Yes, my cup is full, it's running over. I gotta call on Jehovah and Allah, Jesus, or whatever you want to call it. I call it the truth. The truth is the best. Cause yes, the natural order is like this. The social constructs gotta twist it up like a pretzel. My boy, my girl, I'm telling you, we got to grow up and be men and women. I'm notoriety. Get your mind right and get your brain on point when your mind right. Speak the truth no matter what, and even if it's against yourself, you know what's up. You know what's up. Responsibility, hold oneself accountable. These are the things we gotta do if we want to grow. And if we want to stay down off in the mud, okay, that's your decision. What's up? God gave me the strength to go get it. Yeah, I'ma go get it. COTG. You know it's the best, yes. That's just COTG. COTGs.
Shout out to the COTG. That's my family right there. Working, man. And shout out to all of my new family, friends, and supporters, and my people that I talk to that encourages me inside of these social media spaces, man, to keep on doing what I'm doing, and I am gonna do that to the best of my capabilities. This long-term situations right here, I know that social media, again, it's a place of business. We do live in the capitalistic society. Everything is business. You know what I'm saying? So be ready for all of you content creators and influencers and motivators that use these airways to do what you do, you celebrities, you conscious people, philosophers and doctors of law, and every other thing that you can be, life coaches and to the people that listen to us, check your food. You know what I'm saying? Check your food. Tupac said it, man. You pay attention. If people ain't coming out here talking about how to make the society better, how to make the communities better, if it's always an excuse on what they ain't gonna do, no, what you gonna do. You see, you responsible for you. You can make a decision for you. You can participate, not based off what somebody else is doing. Right? Yeah. Pick up your cross. Let's follow the truth. Yeah, we all got to pick up a cross. The cross is a symbol, and it got various understandings from various philosophies. I see 360 in a cross, square in a circle, same thing, 360 degrees, right? That's our life. We have to understand it in all of its aspects, the good and the bad sides. And what we call bad a lot of the time, when it's primitive, that's when we being in our lower self, our animalistic self, being no different than the lions, tigers, and bears. It's the intellect, it's the mental and spiritual connect that gives us the ability to rise levels above our other family members, beings of life, what we call animals and creatures, those majestic beings, perfect and obedient servants to the truth, until they get tampered with by man. See, man be man, the guardian, woman, the guardian of the planet, the guardians, the gods, goddesses. And no, we ain't talking about no Zeus and Thors and all that kind of stuff. Signs and symbols are for the conscious mind. It'd be a lot of truths and stories and things that we see in movies that is programming. The things that we hear through music that's moving, these are frequencies moving with intentions. The devil's in the details. Read the fine print is all I'm saying. We have to make the time to read the fine print. There's no perfect way to do this thing, but you definitely, every time you're presented with a challenge to your mind to perform and thought process to get an outcome, you better read the fine print. And for those that know what I'm talking about, not reading that fine print, man, you might sign your life over to something that ain't good. You better read it. Read that thing.
You know. Yeah, I know they hate me. Yeah, I don't know why they hate me. Why they hate me? I ain't bothering nobody, man. Just chilling, you know what I'm saying? Come on. Yeah, I hear him going. I'm still a winner, dog. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker. What's up? COTG's what it do. What it is. It's a long time. Come on, attention, man. We about to go on a mission. We about to make a deal. Attention to this new shit. We on some new shit. Hold up, back up. Yeah, what's up? You say you what? You wanna be a part of the circle, yeah? You should really down when you come around. When shit get hard, we can do what you need to do. Or we can just sit there and useless and talking that bullshit like you own it. You own it, my niggas come on and just own it. Yeah, Big Daddy dollars, you a star, motherfucker, outcome. Yeah, head motherfucker for free shit. That ain't me. If you don't come for free, we can't get nothing together. See, my partners in the game, we ball insane. Sometimes we don't do right. Sometimes we like to fight, but we chillin' though. They come to see. I treat you very well until I tell them fuck niggas go to hell. Yeah, I don't need you, never did. And I don't care what you doing, dog. Do it. It's my time. It's coming. You already know I'm 100 miles away. 18 more. That said team, motherfucker. I'm gonna stun. So do all your dirt, nigga. Get it. And all you hoes out there that screaming that you with it, you see the bullshit. Apparently, you know I'm a motherfucking jerk. I'm missing that work, what you screaming for? You heard me, nigga? Fuck you. I'm still the same motherfucker. Climb till I die. I'm a G motherfucker. Slide where you at, baby. Got the give it to him. Don't put up with that. Go wagon. Come through in the lane, carrying the heat. And sometimes I see the beat coming. I just dodge and I swerve to the left. Motherfucker, that's death. What up?
You know what I'm saying? Up in this piece, man. I'm having a great time, man. It is, but that time be flying, boy. It's 9:13 already, man. We got 2 hours and 16 minutes into this thing. About to be 2 hours and 17 minutes and about 1, 2, bam, y'all. 217 up in the place. That's 10. 1 0. Let's recalculate and reboot. And let's get on to the part where we gotta have a beautiful ending, because the essay has been beautiful. I must say the introduction was good, and the body of information was good, and the closing. We're gonna score high on this essay. We're gonna keep creating essays. We're gonna keep on creating conversations, man. This is the time for you to get your script out there, so that 20 years from now, 30 years from now, 50 years from now, 100 years from now, if people can get access to this digital imprint that we're leaving, you will be there sharing your experiences in the time that we're living, with those having opportunity to look at us while we possess these avatars, this flesh, and what we were talking about. And then history will judge us. It will. Shout out to my partner King Jada up in the building. What it do? Jada? How you doing, my brother? Hold on, y'all. That's my main man right there, bossing in the house by way of Savannah. You know what I'm saying? I got to go somewhere. Y'all, hold on. I got to introduce some things to this damn.
Gorilla is the only woman with multiple projects to sell over 500,000 units.
That ain't what I'm looking for. I got to find something here, man. If I can find him. Yeah, man. Man, what is your handle on YouTube, bro? You got some music on YouTube? If you got some music on YouTube, my brother, send me your link in the comments right there, brother. You know what I'm saying? I want to introduce some people, man, to who you are, bro. You know what I'm saying? You need to be heard. You know, this is a brother King's out in the building. Brother I met in federal prison. Salute to that King right there, man, that's out here doing his thing, home, out here living life, you know, out there in them trucks. And shout out to all the truckers out there, the men and the women getting it across these United States corporations of the Americas, the United States Corporation, and getting them products around that we can have access to some stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I got a joint I want to play right now about a young man that I met on the job site while I was working at Michael's. He goes by 205 Nuke. Had an opportunity to meet this young man. He's from Alabama, living here in Jacksonville. You know, young brother, been living life. Like I said, have an opportunity to meet his mother. She also works with the company that I'm with. And like I told her, your son, he got something. You know, he got something special. You know what I'm saying? So his story is a story that I want to definitely be able to bring to these YouTube streets and other platforms. And I want to actually, I said it before, actually get him in the studio, get him in position, get him behind the microphone and talk to him about life, or get him connected where he can be right here and talk a little bit about his music and where it comes from, where the thoughts come from, and that whole experience. And I'm going to play something from him.
And I follow my phone. Saw the Perkins for the G's, now I'm back.
Okay, hold up. This is 205 New.
Better I be rich and it won't take long. I cut my fucking scale on and I follow my phone. I swap the Perkins for the G's, now I'm back on my zone. Soon as the money hit my phone, fuck nigga, I'm gone. Nigga see that real shit, nigga, you got the feel. This will never drop no bag, cause I'm that nigga who you deal with. Call it how it is, give a fuck by how you feel, bitch. I ain't had shit, that's when I used to love to steal shit. Train from bucking poles, now I'm busting bubble bowls. Had the chip on my paper, cause they already know. Been rapping since his lip, trying to picture me at a show. Power play, just hit my phone for where I'm at, I gotta go. I'm moving off the jiggers, ain't had it slept in some days. Body full off the drugs, my pockets full off the blaze. I'm out of bar, around the plate, stuck up in my ways. Ain't said that it was right, but it's the way I'm getting paid. Wish me a flame on them things, on them all night flights. With them bloods and our G's, nigga better think twice. Hotel to hotel, nigga was living that life. I see my dog on work releasing, got a right in the watch. My mirror hard, the closer I get to home. And I can go for nuts, so a 30 clip in my cone. Telling niggas I'm slide, tell my drink about your home. See my card and you see it, I'm here and there, and then I'm gone. You wanna bet I'll be rich and it won't take long. I put my fucking scale on and I follow my phone. Saw the Perkins for the G's, now I'm back in my zone. Soon as the money hit my phone, fuck nigga, I'm gone. You wanna bet I'll be rich and it won't take long. I put my fucking scale on and I follow my phone. Saw the Perkins for the G's, now I'm back in my zone. Soon as the money hit my phone, fuck nigga, I'm gone. Yeah, that's that real shit, man. I ain't did this shit in a minute, man. Shit been getting real, but I'm realer, man. Yo, fuck, what the fuck don't go on, man? I'm always prepared, man. Yeah, man.
Let's go. That's that 205 Nuki Nuke right there. Am I getting a damn call here? Wait a minute. I can't even see the phone. Oh. Let me send this message. I'm sending a message to a friend that's calling to check up on me. Oh, okay, hold on. You sent the song to my messages? Hold on, let me see. Well, I'm waiting on it to come through, Jada. I'm waiting on it to come through. Do you send it to my phone? Or you say you send it to my messenger? Oh, you sent it to my Instagram. Let's see here. Yeah, we up in the space, man. I definitely want to introduce. I just gotta find where he at. Boom. Okay. All right. I'm gonna play something from my partner here, King Jada. He is definitely one of the certified icons, which was a title that we went up under at some point while at Coleman Low in Coleman, Florida. We had different names and the certified icons, man. Shout out to Raja Black as well, the homie from Cleveland, Ohio. Raja's out here doing this thing too. I got to find some of his work as well. And I definitely want to, down the line, get some stuff together so that I can have my brothers right here on set with me and go through some of their music and talk about some of the music and where it comes from and where they headed with those things and what they've been doing already, you know what I'm saying, with the music and that whole process. And I think that's going to be a beautiful thing. So let me get into this one right here by my partner, King Jada, in the building. The name of the song is called Power. Let's get into it. Absolutely.
Trails of broken hearts behind me. She's trying to look, but she can't find me. Me and this world keep colliding. They say iron sharpens iron. So I connect with the real wherever I am. Out in Cheyenne. 24,000 in a drive-in. Anyone can move it, baby, I can. The other night I had a dream about a Cayenne. Windows down, riding on the bypass. Straighten your tie, man. Tonight we're lifting off. They don't recognize the drip, we got a different sauce. You let them knock you off your grind, you must be getting soft. The rail reavers on my block, don't make me pick you off. I pick the lock and open up the door. This life's addictive, you gon' want some more. They want the real, so they called your boy. Anything less will be null and void. Around here, they don't tussle. AR in the glove, they a couple. A whole lot of money's in that duffel. I reinvest that and make it double. We used to move the green and the powder. Connected from the bean down to Broward. But when it rains, it showers. But I just turned my pain into power. Man, I ain't gonna lie. This really was one of the craziest days of my life. I just turned that pain into power. Registration, I gave it to him, everything was valid. I showed you how to turn your pain into power. I told him, no, you can't search the car. So they said, okay, we'll bring you. You gotta turn that pain into power. Man, as soon as the K9 unit pulled up, I was out of there. I said, see ya. I'll show you how to. I ain't going to jail today. Test your mind, but I'm knowing she's on the go. Said he my dog, but I'm knowing that ain't my bro. When your back's on the wall, that's when they fold. You find out who's who when it gets cold. But that's okay, I was raised up in the snow. Before you see me quit, you better off seeing the UFO. We went from employees to CEOs. Now I'm somewhere on the other side of the globe. Where I lay my hats, my home. It's lonely at the top, but eagles can fly alone. Forgive me for my sins, I've been trying to right my wrongs. That's why I stay low, get cake and write these songs. Really, it's off the dome. I haven't used a pen in the past since 04. That when I was in the Caprice with 4 doors. Pounds in the truck, riding on 9-4. Around here, we like to hustle. She gotta be a lion in this jungle. Whole lot of money's in that duffel. I reinvest that and make it double. We used to move the green in the powder, connected from the bean down to Broward. But when it rains, it showers. So I just turn that pain into power. So eventually I ended up giving away. What the hell? I just turn my pain into power. My 3 guardian angels. I made it back. I show you how to turn your pain into power. From there I thought I was scot-free until one day I gotta turn that pain into power. Listen, the U.S. Marshal just came up here to my job. I'll show you how to turn that charge is not gonna go away. They're gonna come looking for you. So keep your head up and stay aware. Damn.
Let's go up in this piece, man, all day long, man. You already know what time it is. That's my partner. That's King Jada up in the building. The name of that song is called Power. Y'all can find him right here on YouTube. He goes by Jada. That's Jatta. Look him up. Go and listen to the music. The man got something to say. You just heard it yourself. I want to say shout out to the Queen up in the building. We got Queen Black Radio up in here. She's on deck. This is a boss. You know what I'm saying? These are my people right here. Got so much love and respect for her. And it's a movement all the time. Hidden gems behind the avatar. Looking so forward to what she's going to be bringing forth with that as well. And giving me an opportunity to come from behind the avatar, which I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. You know, we got to do what we got to do, right? Right. That's what I'm saying. So, you know, we're going to keep it 100 up in the space, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the space. Let me see something. I think my partner said he sent me another one with him and my other partner, Raja, on there. And I'm finna get into that one as well. And we're going to get the word out there, man. I'm definitely going to be hollering at a few people because if it's like this. If I can't access the music that's out there because of copyright, you know what I'm saying? If you know people out there that's got good quality R&B music and trying to break, you know what I'm saying? Tell them to get in contact with me, you know what I'm saying? And let's see what we can do to create some noise and create a buzz around here and make it a situation where it could possibly be life-changing for a lot of us, you know what I'm saying? We still got to be about the business of what we do and the same token, you know what I mean? So shout out to that. And I'm going to get into this next one. This one right here is from my partner Jada and my partner Raja Black. And let's get into it. Let me see here. I might get a commercial or some shit.
Yeah, listen. For the fam, I bust a hater's head. So please keep your hands off my daily bread. I got PTSD in the crazy pan. All of your crib with them tools like the maintenance man. I just had a flashback. 2 times feeling, but I'm moving past that. You see, I've been through what you're going through. Man up, that weak shit you own makes you vulnerable. And I swear these cats are comical. Out here wearing purses, what the hell's this world coming to? It's a grown man's point of view. Said you want the real when I'm standing right in front of you. Point blank, period. I don't stress the truth, I just speak from experience. Attitude modest, but the hustle game serious. Tell them when I go to put my body in the pyramid. Assalamu alaikum. I don't eat pork, but I'm bringing home the bacon. Let's go. I brought it back to the basics. Call big tickets, tell them Jada's in the basement. I'm the Alpha and Omega, beginning and the end, Genesis and Revelation. The game I get can help a nation, whether it's medicinal or used for recreation.
I done made it out some vicious shit. How ironic, I used to pray for protection before I hit a lick. I'm who I am, and that's the end of it. They tried to play me, I remain chasing payments, and now she's serious. I count my blessings, cause in my section, we step is each and every weapon in each and every direction. They say they thugging, but they ain't seeking progression. That's why the system repeatedly repossesses. Mashallah, man, we eventually make it through levels, through elevation, and reiterate our greatness. In retrospect, we respecting his limitation. I disrespect any recklessness entering in my matrix. Listen, get a bag and don't fumble. You smooth with your moves, you be up just because of it. Try to understand what we up against. You want the real, then get up off that sucker shit. Hey. Assalamu alaikum. I don't eat pork, but load me up on turkey bacon. I brought it back to the base. Call Big Nigga, tell him Raja's in the base. This the beginning of the end. Riding through the hood, all I see is revelations. The game I guess can help a nation. And yes, it's medicinal, I use for recreation.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go up in this piece, man. Hey, listen, man, I'm so proud of my guys, man. You know, like I said, I met these brothers in prison. Our path crossed because of the music. I had an awesome experience with them brothers, you know, creating shows. You know, I'm the music man. You know what I'm saying? When I talk about things, you know, I don't talk about things that I haven't done. You know, I don't talk about things to be braggadocious because I have untapped well of talents and gifts that ain't been displayed just yet and monetized because I'm definitely going for the bag, man. I'm not putting in all this time. You know what I'm saying? Just this is a way of life. And, you know, you got to find what you do and what you love to do and turn that thing into something for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because those things that you do, as you've heard, you know, I know it may sound cliche, but the things that you love to do, you know what I'm saying? If you can turn that into a business for yourself, it won't even be work. You'll be doing what you love to do and getting paid for it. You know what I'm saying? So I know my gifts and talents lie right here, doing what I'm doing right now. You know, it's long term. Again, these are long term goals, but goals that have to have attention to it too, as well as the real world. You know what I'm saying? I struggle in the real world, like real people. You know what I'm saying? So I feel what the people feel. You know, even when you know you're doing things against yourself, again, because that's where it's gonna always lead back to the self. Sometimes disappointment can be there. And I know a lot of people are in quiet spaces alone and disappointed, and you cry because you look at your life and you wonder why you can't just get it right. And sometimes you'll discover you got a big heart and your heart's so loving and you just want to be a part of it or whatever the hell it is that we're always trying to be a part of to our own detriment. So firsthand experience for me. And again, I empathize. I don't have sympathy for nobody. You're not going to conjure no sympathy up out of me. Empathy, yes, because we all struggle. We all got hardship and we face them. And you know what I'm saying? And yes, my heart can feel that because I'm a part of that. But I don't want nobody to have no sympathy for me, what I've been through or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't need sympathy. Empathy, I can receive that. You know what I'm saying? Because that let me know that you know it's real for people out here. You know, and everybody ain't gonna move the same, they ain't gonna receive the same. And some people gonna struggle because they just in their own way. And sometimes you just gotta get out your own damn way so you can make some things happen, you know. I'm gonna see if I can get some of this Raja on here. Another one of my partners here. You know. Oh, back up with a K. Let me see something. Yeah, so I found some stuff here on my partner Raja as well. I'm gonna drop some of his stuff as well. Hopefully, one of these days I can get my guys to come into the space with me, man, and we can chop it up a little bit about our experiences when we met each other and some of the things that we were able to do inside of the prison. We had some great shows too, man. Let me tell you, man, had some fun times with that. Going through the whole practice process, like, you know. For those that know that's in entertainment or around entertainment, that's experienced live bands or just being in a session studio or otherwise, you know, that's a production, man. It's a hell of a feeling, man. That shit like a drug to me. You know, it's so much creativity in that space, man, when I'm around these brothers, man. And some of them, they can't play their instrument, but they sure enough wanted to be writers, you know what I'm saying? And they was writing and they was telling their stories, some of it real, some of it fantasy, some of it mixed, you know what I'm saying? And this the whole process of, and then the musicians, because a lot of times in the prison, especially when they start taking the electronics out and start bringing the acoustics and stuff in, you know, we had real musicians, man, guys that played the drums, the pianos and keyboards and the saxophones and trumpets and guitars and congas and you name it, you know what I'm saying? And to assemble men together under those circumstances and go through a process of practice and getting right for a show, and then going out on the rec yard or wherever the show will convene. And then, you know what I'm saying, all the hard work and practice, if you put in the hard work and practice. And sometimes some of the family didn't put that work in. And you can tell on the stage, and I should tell them all the time, you got to put that work in. Because me, I'm one of them type of persons, man, when I lock in on stuff like that, because that's what I know, that's where my heart and my mind is at. My desires is that I take it very serious, you know, and I'm gonna be one of the ones on the stage, man, that try to give the whole package to make that experience real for people and give them a good quality of work, you know what I'm saying? And they gonna know it's work, because when I'm on that stage and I don't need no papers and I'm remembering all of my parts and having the wits to know that if I miss a part, how to improvise, you know what I'm saying? Make shit up on the spot. Freestyle game got to be on the ready and to make that shit flawless to where people don't miss a beat. And only the people that really know what's happening is the one that know them lyrics up close and personal. Hell yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna get into this piece by my partner Raja. And we're going to get into it. Rolling. Let's get into it.
No longer exists. Come on. I've been rolling them back.
It's a back boy.
Hey. I've been rolling them by the week straight. Hey. Turn up the travel, crank it up, adjust my levels. I'm a big fella. It's move be move, is all I can tell you. Ain't nothing special. I'm gonna get in your ass, yeah, I'm from that era. With Bill Cosby sweater, but the fun of that bitch be a 30 special. Y'all niggas say from the gutter, but y'all don't act nothing like that. Putting our lives in your mother, real nigga ain't built nothing like that. Turn to the ass with a white ass. Calm down, little nigga, I'm trying to buy that. Push it down to the size of a rice stack. Cognac and a half of a nightcap. I want problem. I want money and everything I come around it. But don't be astounded. I'm true to the game, I'm learning about it. Yeah, I can get violent, niggas, but niggas be snitches, they cannot stay silent. That's why I retired. For she was projecting emojis of fire. It's one of them nights. Me and these Bobby in one of the flights. With speakers and lights. The reefer and beans be feeling the hype. But what would be nice? Millions and millions to fucking for life. But there's too much like right. So we grinding and rolling the dice. Hey. I thank God I wake up each day. Grab my fire and I hit the freeway. I've been going since my release day. I've been rolling about a week straight. I thank God I wake up each day. Grab my fire and I hit the freeway. I've been going since my release day. I've been rolling about a week straight. Quick with the bass, they be lying and hating, they right in my face. It ain't never okay. But alhamdulillah, I can make something shake. Turn the A to a quake. They talk shit to the point till they give me some play. Make 100 off shake. They re-up and repackage, just take it all day. I'm coming live from the jungle. Y'all niggas stay where it's safe at. How I really fuck with my day ones. Real niggas stay down like placemat. I call them and I tell them where to play at. No weak shit, no, we don't play that. Get money, my nigga better say that. Get ready where you stand up where you lay at. I ain't chasing no chicks, too busy trying to get rich. Too busy living this lit, popping and rolling this shit. Popping your phone in this bitch, popping and go on this shit. I waited so long for this. Went down the road, I ain't slick. I put my soul into this. It's something no comfort no longer exists. I'm a motherfucker really. Get this, stay down. Smarter and stronger and sharper than most of the niggas you round. With marijuana loud, no ifs or maybes. Probably been going up lately. You cannot play me. It's fuck you pay me. Fuck you with and fuck you riding the wave with. Black nigga. God, I wake up each day. Hey. Grab my fire and I hit the freeway. I've been going since my release day. I've been rolling about a week straight. I thank God I wake up each day. Grab my fire and I hit the freeway. I've been going since my release day. I've been rolling about a week straight. I've been rolling about a week straight. I've been rolling about a week straight.
Let's go up in this piece, man. That's my partner, man, Raja Black.
That's one of them stories. I'm not proud of, but it's the
Yeah, that was Raja right there, man. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, brother's super talented, man. These brothers are super talented. I need to get on point with that and reconnect because, you know, the body of information I know these brothers have right now since they've been home, moving and grooving and experiencing life again. I'm interested to tap in with them. I think I'm going to send some things out. I got a few things going on myself. My living situation is going to change soon. I don't know how much of me going to be out of commission, but as long as I got my technology, I can do a lot of things from different places and stuff like that there. So the work is not going to stop. But in the process of going through all of that, life be life, you know what I'm saying? But hey, don't give up on yourself. Remember that. Your favorite icon told you that as a reminder, because we don't have many people throughout our lives, man, that told us that very thing. You know what I'm saying? About staying the course and understanding that you got to take the bitter with the sweet in life. You know, but you got to keep moving. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to fall down, but pick yourself up, brush yourself off, and keep on going. If you determine and if you have a desire to do anything, trust that desire, you know what I'm saying, feeds the will. And your will will be strengthened based off your desire. And that's motivation for the self to go into motion. You know, I learned those things in the body of information I studied while I was in federal prison with the organization that I became a part of and learned many things from. The struggle is real, but, you know, there are many difficulties in life, you know, but after difficulties come ease, but you got to be in the process and you got to take your licks and you got to take the bruises and you got to go through the healing and then strengthen your armor, your mind, you know what I'm saying? That when it acts on the material and we move into action doing things, we'll get better results, good results, those things that push us toward growth and development as we move and navigate life in any system, whether it's communism, socialism, or capitalism. You still got to tie or retie yourself back to nature. Every person, whether you are a billionaire or a person that's in the streets with so-called nothing within the confines of a system, every person has to bend to the will of the truth. Every knee shall bow, every tongue gonna confess. The truth is the truth, and no one escapes that. No one, no matter how or where or who we think we are or what we think we are because of where we've been and what we possess and whatever. The truth don't see none of that. And when we ain't lined up with the truth, it's hell to pay. It's just that simple. Play another one by my partner.
They say I'm disrespectful, but they did it to me. Wanna be successful, so I dig and roll the blood that's in my vessel. I stopped living for free. This game is getting stressful, but it's bigger than me. They say I'm disrespectful, but they did it to me. I just wanna be successful, so I dig and roll the blood that's in my vessel. I stopped living for free. This game is getting stressful, but it's bigger than me. So many cut off, there's more on my list. Don't pay them no mind, they making no sense. I'm playing the D, they taking offense. I'm searching for keys, locked in the fence, I'm tense. Wrong road condos could own, so I probably should grow up. And bad bitches say I got Bondi, probably cause they know I'm a blower. DJ Screw gotta slow up, stay down, gotta go up. Gotta show I'ma show up. Show out when I show up. So sick when I throw up. My signs and you know what? I ain't even gotta throw up. They at the door, nigga, hold up. Stuck in the game, been paying for keys. The highway was full, so I'm taking the streets. Jumped in the pool and found me a leash. To tell you the truth, I'm off of a leash. I'm disrespectful, but they did it to me. Wanna be successful, so I dig and roll the blood that's in my vessel. I stopped living for free. This game is getting stressful, but it's bigger than me. They say I'm disrespectful, but they did it to me. Just wanna be successful, so I dig and roll the blood that's in my vessel. I stopped living for free. This game is getting stressful, but it's bigger than me.
Hold up, fuck you, payment. All I want is them blue face painted. All I want is money, why you won't famous? Nigga making moves while you stay hating. This shit's amazing. You ain't did time, why you complaining? Been with time, nigga, you been playing. So I don't step back, I'm shot creating. Z-Bo in the paint, push shots up like clay. Pull up where you stay. Pull back, pop your face. Pop that clutch in place. Hey, lifestyle of a real nigga moving. Chasing mud, niggas all I've been doing. Me mug in my lane, I've been grooving. Cause niggas wish that they could tell them who was shooting. I peep shit cause I'm sleepless. Hard times got me tweaking. I try my best but they be reaching. I really be about the street shit. 40 ball can repeat it. I'm a fault nigga weakness. Is it respectful that these fault nigga breathing? My tolerance for these fault niggas shrinking. Like motherfucker, what a fault nigga thinking.
But they did it to me. Just wanna be successful, so I dig and roll the blood that's in my vessel. I stopped living for free. This game is getting stressful, but it's bigger than me. They say I'm disrespectful, but they did it to me. Just wanna be successful, so I dig and roll the blood that's in my vessel. I stopped living for free. This game is getting stressful, but it's bigger than me.
And there we have it, man. It's 2:50. I mean, I'm finna say it's 2:50. We've been at it for 2 hours and 52 minutes. How about that, there? We've been riding, we've been rolling, we've been rocking. I don't play some of that 205 nuke. Tap in with him, Raja Black, Jada. You know what I'm saying? Just to name a few people that I know. I'm gonna be tapping into a lot of different people, man. We're gonna build it. We can build it. We can do it together. I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? But we just need people that have the skills to make it go. So I'm looking for technicians. I'm looking for people that understand this this technology. I'm looking for people that know how to create, websites, the whole, right now they got apps out here with AI creating things for you where you don't even really need nobody to build this stuff for you anymore. You just need to spend you a couple of dollars to get the best quality of what you need to get. a lot of the times. But having a team of people around you that know the ins and outs of this technology is a plus for anybody. So, you know, we need the people that know how to use the different applications, like Easy, you know, that can direct you and move you through things. It's like a person that hears music in their head, but they don't know how to play the piano, or they don't know how to play the guitar, but they know what they hear in their head. So when they find people that know how to do these things, those people, if they have the right kind of skills, they can bring it out of their head. And it's the same way in what I'm talking about. That's how we have to do it. What's up, King Jada? Back up in the building, man. Had to play some of that Raja as well, man. And I really at some point really want to reconnect with you and Raja, and see what I can do to get y'all on my StreamYard where I can access y'all at times that we can agree upon, and come here right on YouTube, man, and play the music, man, and talk about life, bro, and the things we've been through. You got a story to tell, bro, and I want your story to be heard everywhere that it can be heard, as well as Raja and many of the men that I done time with, ran across in prison, that's back out here moving and grooving and doing things. It's a plethora of men, man, that in their minds, not perfect still, but in their minds say, hey, I got to do something a little different than the way I was doing it. So salute to Jada. Again, y'all can tap into him right here on YouTube, man. Go support this brother. You know what I'm saying? Support. Come in, like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we doing a lot of different things. Let's do our part with each other. You know what I'm saying? I know, again, it's easier said than done, because we can, from the mouth, say, but I got a platform, you know, and I can do my part right here. I'm playing the music. I'm doing my part and sharing. That you can see. For sure. If you got it and I'm connected to you, my platform is a place you know that you're gonna be able to come. And you know what I'm saying? As we grow and get strong, you know what I'm saying? Hey, break bread. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't need but a little small piece. You know, as I get stronger, I break bread. You know what I'm saying? You know, get big enough out here. We get big enough out here. Yeah, I'll pay you to come to the studio, brother. You know what I'm saying? Sister. You know what I mean? Stuff like that there. You know what I'm talking about? One hand washes the other. You know what I'm saying? We got to help each other in the ways that we can. It ain't gonna be a perfect thing, because we ain't gonna be able to always share, like, and support every single thing that we do. But have it on your mind when you see the brother or the sister that you say you friends or have a connection with, and you see they out here working like you working in this social media world, trying to build up and get product and content out there, intellectual properties and things. And we get to do that without the fear of copyright infringement, as far as I know so far, because this is personal intellectual properties, unless you have it in place for those things to happen. But I know that right now we looking for R&B singers, male, females, duos, or whatever. I don't care if you already been doing something, you don't made a little name for yourself. Every platform that you can get your stuff on is a way to get yourself out there. I don't care right now if I'm at the low ends. I see this is being recorded. I can download the other platforms. I can go out and people I don't even know, I can request followers and stuff like that and just send material out. It's just another way of taking the flyers and going out, beating the streets and posting them up. The people need to know that you're here and that you're here with something real, your experience, just like theirs. And who knows, some people may share the same sentiments of life as we do and become interested. And that's what it is. So I look forward also, man. I want to definitely, if we could build up enough of a catalog with the right types of music and stuff like that. I'm getting a call from you, Jada. Let me see. I don't know if I can answer it and be in the show or not. How can I? Because I'm on StreamYard. I would have to have you on StreamYard to bring you up. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a delay in this here. So I'm actually looking at my YouTube screen right now, but I'm on StreamYard. But I'm gonna set this thing up the way it need to be set up, because I think whenever I do StreamYard, which I probably would do when I'm on YouTube, because of the quality of the lens on my laptop. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, I got you, tenfold. The quality of the lighting on my laptop is so much better for me. So whenever I come to YouTube, I definitely want to try to come by way of StreamYard. And I know that I can get people in a group setting through my StreamYard. I just got to go back and look at that and figure it out. And then I can send the links, and then you can tap in. So, yeah, we'll do a few things. We're going to do some things, man. It's that time, bro. A lot of stuff we talked about in that prison, man, coming out here to do. Everybody don't been in the studio but me. I'm the only one that ain't been in the studio yet, but I still look forward to it because I still got it. Well, maybe not as strong as I was when I was doing more exercising and conditioning, you know what I'm saying? But I still got it. The creativity is still there, and a willingness to help others, and a willingness to experience and share. Those are some of my strong points. Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? 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 Shout out to that, man. Let me see something here. We up in this piece. We got more to come, y'all. And not just the music, too. Let me put this out here as well. Looking for people that's into poetry. Yes. People that's into acting. You know what I'm saying? The book readers. It's so many things that we can do. I mean, why sit back to the owners or sit on the sideline as a spectator when you could be in the game? You know what I'm saying? And then create a lane that you're creating and being a part of. Why we got to always sit back and watch other people's material, which we should do and support. But why not become those people? Why we can't do it? Why we can't do it? Of course we can. We can do whatever our minds conceive. If we conceive it, we can achieve it. That's what they said. And I believe that. I'm actually doing it. Yeah. I seen me doing this and didn't know nothing about the technology in the way that I'm knowing it now. But I seen it before it happened. I wanted it. There was a desire for it. That's why it's happening. And that means a lot. And we need to understand what that thought process is all about. We need to know. And I believe we can know, and we can. Yeah. So let me see something here. I got a few more of these here, and then I'm going to skedaddle. Yeah, I done pushed it to the maximum here in this thing. There's a song that I played, man. I can't remember. And it was something that I wanted to remember, man, because was it this? Hold on. I don't know if this the one or not, but these are freestyles. I don't know. This could be one of them garbage ones. But it's my creativity. So why you call your stuff garbage? Because it should be garbage. Like, when you done did some garbage ass shit. Don't act like you ain't never done no garbage ass shit in your life. We've all done some garbage ass shit in our life. Excuse the profanities. Oh man, formation, man. Where all the soldiers at? Soldiers. Time war. We gotta fight for the collective. We gotta fight for our right to live as a species. You heard me? What's up with the collective? Where y'all at? They don't give a fuck about us. They be scared, man. They gonna kill you anyway. So you might as well let them fight. Why the fuck would you lay down, man? Let's go. You see these motherfucking wicked ass, drone ass motherfuckers trying to snuff out humanity.
Salute to the general. Salute to the general. To my gods out there, where you at? And the goddesses, chill, where you at? Salute to the general. Salute to the general. To the gods and the goddesses out there. Come on, let's go. That's right. I am on the front line. I got my things on my back wings, boy. Can't let them play with me, boy. Nah, I ain't scared to die. I ain't scared to kill for the collect bill. I will. Cause we got a right to live. I will. Cause we got a right to live. I will. See, freedom ain't something ain't free. You gotta pay for it with your mind and your body, your life and your soul. If you wanna save it, you lose it. But if you give it up, then you save it. Get your crown. Yeah, it's that new gimmick coming through with the thing, and it ain't no gimmick. All those sucker ass niggas out there bumping the guns, talking about days and one. You are fake. Talking about the conscience, nah. Talking about Jesus Christ and all that, Muhammad. What? You can't walk in the footsteps of that. You scared, trying to go around the side, but you gotta come through straight, knowing that's the truth. Yes, sir. Get up in the truth. I gotta straight this to the youth. This is favorite icon. CTGs in the building, circle of the gods and the goddesses coming through. You know how we do when we do what we do. Yeah. Soldiers, salute, line them up and let's go. And I can't stop now, I won't stop now. Until the devil just lay it down. And if I gotta die tonight, dear God, let me die right. A righteous death, a righteous kill. If I can't do it, they just will. Let's go.
Man, listen here, man. Man, I tell you, I can't wait to get in there. Jada, if you're listening, it's gonna be beautiful, man. I don't accumulated more information, man, like in crafting this story and packaging it to get to the people, man, and telling people it's okay to be a seeker of truth. It's okay to be considered a smart person, and it's okay to know how to maintain that and know what your leverage is out here. Because you're a thinker. It's okay to be a square. Ain't nothing wrong with being a square. You know what I'm saying? He's a sucker. She's a sucker. They squares. They ain't down. They ain't hip. You know what I'm saying? They ain't up on it. Yeah, but okay, let me be that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be a living one and a free one to the best of what that can mean to us. You know what I'm saying? When you've been through the fucking fire and you know what it feels like. You know what I'm saying? When you don't have that access, man, and you longing for it, you don't come back out here and just get that shit away. Not when you're a thinker, not when you cherish, you know what I'm saying, your abilities to move without being so constricted and bound down. Nah, man. And you can't do nothing from the graveyard, partner. Nothing from the graveyard. But have people piss over you. All kind of wind blow over the grass where your remains lay at. Now, whatever your conscious intellect energy is doing, we don't know what that is. That has no relevancy to the motions that we're in. But it's all relevant. It all goes together. You could be a lesson to somebody, or you can be the study of a lesson of somebody. And that's real shit. 100, bro. Absolutely, bro. We're going to make it happen. I got 8 more months, bro. 8 more months. We done walked it down. September is here. It's 2020. It's 2025, according to the Gregorian calendar. You know what I'm saying? 2025. September is right up the road. Yeah. And it's been a long freaking process, bro. From 1991, y'all, with this situation. From 1991. I've been dealing with this since 1991. 1991. You know what I'm saying? So that's a long freaking time, you know, to be handcuffed in this way. And that's why I'm telling people, man, hey, if my words ain't strong enough, your mama words, your daddy words, your auntie words, your uncle, your grandma, your granddaddy, your brother, your sisters, your friends that done been through the fire, if they words ain't strong enough, if this ain't strong enough for you to know it, then walk boldly in the way you want to walk, and man, and whatever you receive on your journey, you earned it, right? But I'm telling you, I'm trying to compare you. You don't have to prove no points to nobody. Stop seeking validation from other people that don't have your best interests at heart. Don't do it. And if you choose to do it, you got every right to do it. But whatever consequences come with that, don't open your mouth to complain. Don't talk about it's somebody else's fault. You take your shit like a man and you go roll with it. If you standing in the face of death and you know you done fucked up and that's what you done did, hey man, just say sayonara. You had a ride of a life, because that might be it for you. But if it's a prison situation where you can lose your freedom, boy, I'm talking about some big numbers now. I ain't talking about no little slap on your wrist like we be getting away with sometimes. You don't win it up for 2-3 months or a year. Talking about you don't did some time. When they stuff your ass back there 10, 15, 20, 30 years, and you got to do that. Yeah. That's that real shit for your ass right there. And that's just one thing in life that can be a confinement and a stress to your spirituality, man, your freedom, bro. It's other people that go through other situations that's not a prison house. But anything that take you off course, anything that direct your mind to do something against itself, that's diabolical, detrimental, that could be fatal. Hell no, man. Let that go. Don't let nobody come in your space that ain't speaking strength, man. That ain't talking about solutions and positive ways, man, that we can go after the things that we want. Because we want this money and this materialism, but damn, can we live long enough to spend it and invest and set things up for our children? And I'm talking to me too. Again, I don't exclude myself from things that I say. I'm in the shit with you. I'm in it with you, for sure. Let's see here. I'm trying to see. I wish I can remember what that damn song was. I'm trying to find something, y'all. Give me a second here. You know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 boom. So yeah, we're gonna be doing those things too. We're gonna be setting up. We're gonna make it a go. If y'all want to ride, let's ride. We can do it. You know, we could build a hell of a network. Sometimes you can almost fuck up and let something good just not pass, you know what I'm saying? Because you're trying to read the motherfucking book by the cover. You can't read that shit by the cover, dog. Open that motherfucking book up, nigga. Read the contents on the inside. You read fact and fiction, you know what I'm saying? Reality or some fantasy shit, nigga. Wake the fuck up. These niggas wanna see me fall, but I can't, cause I got it. Nine like a cat, nigga. That's right, that's me. So I stand up on the cloud and I let it be hard. Mama gave me something I'll never forget. She said, never be a sucker, fuck no nigga or no bitch. I just took it on this ride. Opened up my eyes. I see the different world. I see the big girl. I see it all. Go cheat, get out, prostitution. Drug addicts in the back, shoot up. When crack can't be my nigga, that shit is weird. And back now, get on your peers. Break down, drug after drug. We up in the street, screaming out thug love to my niggas that be down. You know what's up, yeah. We in these streets just like the wind, nigga. Let's be crazy, You know what it is, you know what I'm talking about? Y'all know this motherfucking world we live in. Y'all know this is a motherfucking wasteland. Let's go. Fuck em. That's the street. Hey, take it, cause you know it's the thing to see. It's not good and dirty. I mean, till these motherfucking places are dirty. we gonna make it happen over here. I'm telling you, man. I can't do it. It go get better. Can't do nothing but get better.
Let me tell y'all a little story. I grew up in
real life story.
Old trailer, Park Cold Edge. What up? Through the whole damn city. Let me tell you something. Loose character. I really. I got it. He said my city. This story I'm about to tell you is on it's real. It's real. About a young boy growing up in the project that's real. He learned how to build, live early. He got into a lot of shit. He didn't work, yeah. He manifested how he used to be the greatest son that you ever had. But on the inside of his brain, he was so believed that he said every day a little Curious George. He got into shit. He found the weed stash and all of that. The liquor too. Yeah, when he touched it, God, it was an electric charge. He was don't turn hands. I mean, the story's so real. I think he had to be about 5 or 6. Yeah, I'm just saying. Yo, the babysitter molested me like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? She turned me on. I just got turned on to too much shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. By the time I was 12 and 13, I had a partner. He was clean. Yeah, he said, bro, we got a problem. Face to bring it in. If you get on the team, we can get the dividend. What up, Marcus? Rest in peace, my first crime partner. Yes, sir. The doctor. Young red nigga gon' get him. Yeah, in the pro. German big gold. Oh my God, so many more. Yeah, this is what it is, no doubt. On the trade papers, nigga, that's what it is. It was fire, dog. Ooh, my eyes is open now. I see the money flowing, but at the end of the shit, divide the bread up. What is this? We've been getting thousands of dollars away all day, and all we get is a couple $100. Man, maybe this drug shit ain't for me. So I moved on this. I gotta get the flow. We'll continue this in part 2. Yeah, part 2.
Let's go, man. Hey, it's been great. It's been wonderful. Yep, I'm working on a time where I can be here consistently, even if it ain't number once a week, to come in, and I'm gonna have a name for this space. I'll create a lane for those that want to come through. That's out here putting out content. That's in these studios. That's out here acting, performing, writing, doing whatever you do. You got a space over here to come on in, man. And let's get it in early, man. Let's do what we need to do. Let's support. Let's network. Let's build. Let's create. Let's do what we do. Let's make this thing a bigger picture. You got people, I got people, and if we all bring our people, you know what I'm saying, we can introduce our people to each other. You know, we good people and we know what we in this for. You know, no suckers allowed though. Let me be clear about some stuff about the spaces I create. I don't do that sucker shit in my spaces, man. It ain't for no man bashing, women bashing. We can have some serious conversations, controversial conversations, but it gotta be respectful up in the space. If you ain't on positivity, if you ain't on being a creative person, man, trying to build and improve on life, this ain't gonna be a safe space for you, man. Because ain't nobody putting up with the childishness and the bullshit, man. Like we bypassing that. So if you're ready to elevate, grow up, and step to the next level, and get a greater degree in social cohabitation, then let's do it the right way. I got the space to do it. You know what I'm saying? We want to be able to talk to each other, not at each other. You know what I'm saying? We don't need the debate and the arguments and all that, but let's have fun. You know what I'm saying? And listen, we have fun. I do shows, and the shows be off the glass, man. I love the participation from the foundation. I don't call them an audience or listeners. I respect what that is. I call them the foundation because without a strong foundation, what can you really build that's going to be worth something? So every person that comes into the space, man, that understand what's happening, you are a rod, man. You are a part of the concrete, you know what I'm saying, of clear land that been cleared out and leveled off. You know what I'm saying? We can build on that. We must do that for us. We can no longer sit on the sideline and wait on nobody to do for us what we got to do for ourselves. You know, I'm like Tupac on this one, man. You know, you hungry and you looking in the window and everybody in there having fun and eating and shit. You outside and you knocking on the door. Hey, I'm out here. I'm hungry, man. Like, can I get something to eat? Nobody's paying attention. Nobody's listening. You know, stomach growling. So, you know, you don't went from a little knock on the door. Now you're beating on that motherfucker. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, I'm out here, man. I'm hungry, man. Can I get in and participate so I can get me something to eat too? You know what I'm saying? I'm hungry. And nobody paying attention. Then you get to a point, man, where that hunger go to eat, and man, you know you gotta live. Shit, you ain't knocking no more banging. You kicking the fucking door in and you getting up in there. You know what I'm saying? And then don't get mad because I kicked the door in because I'm trying to, you know, calm the hunger in myself. I knocked, I asked, I was polite. I did everything that I was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? What I supposed to do? Starve myself to death? Now we can do this in ways where it ain't gotta be reckless or confrontational. We just gotta stop pretending like what we have is the right way all the time. These social construct negative programming ain't gave us shit but disaster and destruction through every institution of learning that was given to us on every level. Religion, finances, you name it. In the world of academia, come on, that thing works for the system itself. Be in the world, but don't be of it. Learn to think in reverse sometimes. Stop looking at stuff and thinking that you're entitled because they said so. Man is not perfect. Man is not Most High. Most High gave us a construct to learn and study from. It's called nature. And understand the laws that govern those things, that it governs us. We're not above it. We're not below it. We're part of it. It's all the same thing. We just experiencing that different variations of what that is, you know. And we know that this has to be the fact because we're doing so many different things, but we're not doing enough in the good things. We're doing a hell of a lot in the bad things. Boy, that's what we at our most unified times when we doing some dirty shit. I ain't never seen so many people that's unified and just dirty shit. And that go to show you again, if we can unify on dirty, conniving things that ain't beneficial for none of us, why we can't do that when it comes to something positive and can be for us? Come on, man. Stop playing with me. Don't do it. Don't do it. But it's just entertainment for you. You want to be a sensation on here so somebody can pay you some money to just keep feeding people this fucked up ass programming that you feeding them? Got people around here and you agreeing with shit. You listening to people tell you some shit that you know is foul and funky and you're going to agree with it for the sake for content and numbers. So you're going to be a part of the toolkit for these people to mislead your people, mislead people, period. Nah, I reject that deposit. Now, I might not last long with the way I'm coming because I know what happens to the revolutionary minded person. They don't last long until they find a way to get rid of your ass. But I'm not here to hurt anybody. I'm here to help. And don't get in the way of my work. And I'm talking to the powers that be as well. You know it's that time. Be on the right side of history this time. Yeah. Yeah. Mercy is extended to all that will receive it and respect it. And if you still want to be in opposition to it, keep going. Keep on thinking you the Most High. You got a rude awakening coming. And that's why you fighting hard as hell right now to keep us separated and divided. But you don't have that power, only us. And yeah, we're going to keep on telling people, you have the right to know what you don't know. Because what you don't know is really hurting us. It's hurting you and it's hurting us. And we're hurting each other. Got to stop this bullshit. Like for real, for real. I got to get ready to get up out of here because I got work to do in the morning. I got things to do. But this is what I love to do. And I had to come do it. And I've been doing it for 3 hours and 22 minutes. So, you know, I'm all in with it, twin. It's your big brother, Icon6. In my hometown, Rant. R-U-N-T, Rant. Yeah, I made a little name for myself. Ain't nothing to be proud of, but I did it. All right, y'all. I'm about to get ready to slide up out of here. It's been fun. I pray that y'all have a beautiful rest of y'all night. It's 10:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here in the beautiful city of Jacksonville, Florida, my second home away from home. Shout out to my hometown, Fort Pierce, the 77 Deuce, St. Lucie County, Luce County as we call it. Shout out to all the surrounding counties from Dade to Broward, Palm Beach, Martin County. Shout out to my family in Port Solano, which is in Stewart, Florida, which is in Martin County. Let's go. Okeechobee, Indian River, you already know what it is. It's the Treasure Coast, baby. We up in this thing. We doing what we do. And remember, check out my cousin CJ Gardening with Goo. Please, right here on YouTube, look him up if you want to know something about gardening. He has the green thumb. You're gonna find my auntie there, Mama Goo, in the kitchen cooking all that good stuff coming out that ground, out of nature. You know what I'm saying? And informing us on different things that we can do to get the best out of our gardening process. My cousin CJ gardening with Goo. If you gardening with me, I'm gardening with you. And yes, he doing it on the street level. Dreadlocks, gold teeth in the mouth, and he makes it a real experience, but he giving up that vital information on how we can take care of ourselves by utilizing this earth. To my cousin Myron out there, Bubby TV. If you're on Facebook, man, tap in Bubby TV. That's Bubby TV, Camilo TV. That's Camilo. I believe a W in there. TV. These people, they team. The family is doing, they moving. They not sitting back waiting on nobody to do nothing for them. They out there taking care of business. You know what I'm saying? And they on every Wednesday and Thursday, and they got some other things that they do. They've been into a contest where they over there giving out money. Shout out to my also with their installment of the Jerks of St. Lucie County, my little cousin Myron. He is the self-proclaimed and known by all the motherfucking mayor of Fort Pierce. That's my little cousin. I love him, and keep doing your thing. My whole family that's locked into what they locked in, that's out here making things happen, man. This is our time. This is our year. I don't give a damn how bleak it look. You know what I'm saying? Never give up on yourself. Never give up on yourself. Never give up on yourself. You bigger than what they have subscribed for us. We can step outside the box and reverse this shit, make the mind adjustments, and be what the Creator created us to be. And that's guardians of the planet, right? We are here to help aid and assist life, not take it. Enjoy it and experience it. And damn it, we can do it because we already doing it. You feel me? All right, now, I got to get the freak up out of here. So I'm about to close this thing down. Good night, y'all. Peace. Until I see y'all again. Icon out.